Whoa!
Headphones off.
What do you mean headphones off?
At least put an ear. You're fine, Seamus.
Why you call me
Max
asshole?
is
Dan has an ear off.
Dan has.
He's like, what are you doing with that Sniper Elite game?
Video. What are we
I
doing?
was opening it.
We're on right now.
We're
Why you
streaming.
call me asshole?
Because.
I'm trying to
Fuzzy.
watch this video to make sure there aren't
Because.
any artifacts or anything in the
Artifacts.
upload. I've had that with the code.
I have too.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just the cameras.
I don't know what an artifact
No, this is a while. No,
It's just
but-
like glitchiness.
Yeah, it'll be like a random encoding glitchity.
So are we live right now?
I'm just making sure it doesn't have that. Yeah, apparently. No, well, it's saying off air for me for right now, but. Do do do
I see.
do do do. Oh, that's pretty.
1 second, you're quiet.
Do, do, do,
Whoa.
Do, 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 do.
Are we?
Hi, Z.
Yeah, it's running an ad for me right now. Yeah, we're on.
Everyone hear Z? Z, keep talking.
Do,
Blah, blah, blah,
do,
blah,
see
blah, blah.
you.
Everyone hear Z? Z.
Do,
No,
You
no!
guys hear me? Blah, 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 blah,
Like-
blah, blah.
Echo.
Hear Z? No, no, I didn't mute. What's it called? Chrome.
That's your
Mute. There we go. Okay, let's make this video go live.
I just did that.
I'm just trying to find my way.
Huss and Renton trying to make it through the day.
Mine is going live, 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 live. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Z.
Someone needs to drag me into the room unless I can do it myself. Yeah. Nope. What's the password?
Why do you want to be in there?
I'll go upstairs then.
Why do you want to be in there?
I'm going upstairs.
No, do you
Fuck
ever-
I gave you a chance
Who
to
are you in there?
listen to Z. Do I need to be in there at all?
Yeah, if you want to listen to him like really good, then.
You're not
What
an
about
admin
the-
on there?
I was just
No,
curious.
I'll make you one.
You were just curious.
Who
I
are
thought we
you
were
in
all
there?
supposed to be in there.
I wasn't saying.
Who are you?
I just need to be in there for cast outs and stuff.
All right, then forget it.
Okay.
Bye.
I was gonna help you, but
No, I'm mad at him.
all
Not
right.
you.
Where are you going?
I should go back upstairs.
And you couldn't be in it at all unless you're in the TeamSpeak. Hi, I'm Dan. Wait, I don't have the
It's
info.
a measure
for
of
that.
national
I don't have the
security.
info for that. How am I getting in?
I'll give you the info.
No, don't ask Jordan.
Z,
Ask Max.
Steamify all the info to these guys.
Oh wait, maybe
Ask
I still
Max.
have it saved.
Steam. the
Ask
info. It
Max.
saves automatically if you've been in there.
He's
Oh
asking
man, I
for
can't get this close to me apparently.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's
Taut.
fine where it is. Apparently they set it up for it.
Fuck.
taut.
Just tell me when you're in the team
Ew.
speak thing, and I'll just drag you in here and make you a server admin.
Yeah.
I need
You won't even need a password.
No, like to.
No,
talking
it
about,
saved
like,
it. It
initial-
saved it. It saved it
yeah,
for me.
it should save
Yeah,
if you've
it
been
saves
in.
Yeah, I can
once
hear
you connect
people.
What you
Jump
can
in.
do too, what I do is
Drag him in quick.
I add it to bookmarks.
They were like dance, 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 dance.
Yeah. And then you escape.
Well, they were probably hearing themselves.
You jumping in there?
Nope, I'm not.
Why?
I was denied twice
You're
when
not
I
gonna
asked.
use Call it
I
good.
did I ever say no?
That's too
Do
bad.
not go in there.
That's too bad for me.
Yeah, I thought. Okay, it's already set up for.
What was that?
I didn't
For
know if
my
I had
stereo-
that video.
it's my
Oh, yeah, I
stereo
do that
mix.
video.
Jordan will have to relay the information to me when a caller asks a question.
Get in the team speak, Seamus.
No, I asked twice. 2 times I asked, and you said no.
I said no.
You said
Okay,
why? Why do you want to be in there?
Yeah, I was questioning.
You're not a
I was
creature?
asking a question.
You're not a
And then you
creature?
do nothing but freak out.
Why do you want to be in there?
It would be kind of cool now.
Force him
since
into
we
the
have
team speak right now.
Can't
Force him in.
I will shut down.
Just deck him in the face
Sorry.
and just get him on there. You wake up, you're like, you're in. You blacked out. I don't know what happened. You got so mad, man. You just blacked out.
Good thing
Why
we
does my
picked up
face
that-
hurt? Oh yeah, you bashed it on your
Good
computer.
thing we picked up that chloroform at Costco.
Now that we got this new setup too, we could eventually have like a high camera up there that's like down the line. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe not necessarily for this one, but it'd be kind of cool to do.
Let's see. Okay.
Gotta show off the new setup.
I'm signing out of the creature thing and signing into
How hard would
mine.
it be to set that up?
Said what up?
Camera
We're
right
not
there.
doing that. We don't do that for Critter Clash.
It'd be kind of
That's
cool.
gaming strams only.
It'd be kind of cool. Kind of show people our new
What are
setup.
you touching over there?
Touching stuff.
Don't do anything. No one's authorized to do
Don't
anything
touch the
anymore.
3-hole punch.
I could fart right now if I wanted to.
You're not authorized to do that.
You're not authorized.
Jordan didn't authorize it.
It is not authorized.
National security.
Not going to.
National
We're
security.
gonna have a tiff, Seamus. You know that?
We're gonna have a
We're
what?
gonna have a tiff.
Tiff.
You guys are gonna have some beef going on.
You
some
sound
drama.
good this time, Z.
Some beef.
You have to
There's like
Well, we'll all get
Back
more
on
at
the
subs
least
out
8
of it.
videos
It's
about
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, we'll all get more subs out of it, so who cares? Everyone will be like, I hate that
Oh,
guy.
stupid video's a duplicate. I can't.
But I'm gonna
No! Holy shit! I have a crap ton of Creature Talk live videos.
I'm about to put that up too.
Should we add
Oh,
the
you already
server
have them on
info?
your
Like on
thing?
Yeah.
It didn't crash the last time. I
Um,
don't think it would.
What do
Do you know what I mean like it's an actual
Can
server?
I add a
What
picture to it or something?
do you think, Z?
Can I add a picture to it or something?
Well,
I was-
It's
I was-
not a
like,
duplicate.
I can hear like a lot of people talking.
I'm talking about like adding the
You're gonna
TeamSpeak
put
server
it in
info
Premiere,
on the
render it
stream
out, and
page so
put it
people
up.
can see
Yep.
it, like where the rules are and
Oh,
stuff.
you want
People are
me
gonna
to
miss
go
the
for it?
beginning of the show.
Yeah. If you want to just type something up real quick,
It's
up to
only
you.
40 seconds.
Or just give me the thing and I'll type it up. I will edit the page
That's a lot of effort
so that people know
for very little reward.
how to get
I don't
in.
know which one of the other ones
Yeah,
it's
I'll
a
send you
duplicate
on
of.
Steam.
So
Why don't you just delete them all?
Okay.
because I don't.
I don't think I'm on Steam. Hold on, let me sign in.
I don't too. I delete them.
So for those of you guys that are listening,
I don't claim them.
I thought you were saying that.
I'm gonna put-
like Machinima said not to
Hold
do
on.
that.
No, they were saying.
I'll wait for
Do
them
you
to stop
claim
talking.
them?
I don't know. It automatically does it.
Oh. You
Zeke,
have-
are you still there? I
Yeah.
I did the auto thing.
I closed TeamSpeak and I thought it crashed.
Hey, real quick, I'm about to add the TeamSpeak
Creatures.
server info below our streaming page where the rules are. So then you guys can call in and figure out how to join the servers and stuff.
You
TeamSpeak is
will
free.
enter the call waiting lobby.
Yeah,
You
call
will be
waiting.
ready and unmuted when we go to take calls.
And have a mic.
Or you will not get in. We'll kick you and ban you.
Oh no!
And ban!
Yeah, if I couldn't get in, good luck.
Zay,
But
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Dawn Guard.
on Steam.
Darksiders too.
yeah.
What else you got over there? That's
Hey,
now
should I use
available?
that shaky fix thing for the Creature
Oh,
Talk is
God.
live?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. My video will be fixed shortly.
Aw,
oh,
shortly.
man. It's gonna look so nasty and zoomed in.
I'm excited. It's gonna be like doo 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 doo.
Message
Doo-doo-doo.
with me.
It's gonna add some like more dimensions.
Pizzazz.
Message me.
Okay, so we're about to
Pizzazz.
get
You
going
just want the
here.
link or
Pizzazz.
you want to type something out?
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look
If
at
you
it!
don't want to type
Look at
something,
it!
I'll type
What are you
it.
doing?
I'm rendering it. I'm
Oh.
doing it.
Go
What'd you
hard
put
with your
that
phone.
on there?
Just-
Some black.
I know they don't realize that there's a mic in
Some
front of their
black
face and it
screen at the
transmits.
Okay. Does that work?
It should. I'm gonna look and see.
I thought you were gonna put something on top. You should have put
It'd be
Black
nice if we had
Dynamite over
individual
Creature
mic
Talk.
mutes,
Oh, wow,
you know what I
you
mean?
weren't thinking ahead.
No, that's the same.
It's just a black
length.
screen at the end though,
He's gonna get
for like
thwarted.
a second. It'll work.
It
Hopefully.
will. No, he knows what he's doing. Sometimes.
I don't know. I want to see though.
Yeah, I want to see it too. So it can be like WeHUD.
See if it's still fixing.
Yes.
Edit in progress. It's also sending them.
I remember I saw your one
Oops.
video. It was or
Yeah, I
Z's.
did
It
it
was
like-
someone's.
I think I did it for like a Half-Life video. And it just
Yeah, it was
looked
like a
you were
Wii using
just
a-
like whoop, 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 whoop,
It
whoop.
was just doing whatever it wanted.
See here, I need to get the
Didn't even have any rhyme or reason.
Creature
to
Talk
anything
sound
he was doing.
bites.
I don't know what the algorithm is for that, but
Exactly.
what else you got in there?
A lot of James stuff, I guess.
No, don't take this away.
God.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Is it Tommy
Oh,
Wiseau?
hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Good stuff. Dude. We could go into the even deeper soundbite thing and
And
Totally
now,
wait.
here is your host.
It's pretty old.
it's very old.
What's the damn link to the stream page?
The Screecher Talk.
Screecher.
Screecher talk.
Screecher and talk.
It's twitch.tv/the creatures.
Can we?
The hell is that?
We should go a day where
What
we
was
all
that?
correct each other and see how that goes.
Why was
We'd
there an
all
echo for a
get
second?
aneurysms from holding back.
Why was there an echo a second ago?
I don't know.
Oh.
It came through
Oh.
Max.
I don't think that's possible because someone always corrects them.
Oh wait, no.
I was
It's
watching.
because I haven't muted Max. I guess.
Oh, I think I know why. Because my push to talk button is
Yeah, I got corrected earlier.
Shift.
Yeah, that might be why.
For accidentally saying Germany.
Shift.
I meant Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it's like shift.
I'll use my other shift so it doesn't.
Shift. Okay, people, sorry for waiting and
I can't
the
put
waiting,
any
but we'll go through our
tags
explanations
anymore.
here soon. So
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, we got stuff done. This place looks 300 times better.
Yes, it does. It also doesn't feel as cramped.
Good thing I suggested this.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, good thing it wasn't.
Good thing you acted on it, you know? While you had a whole 9 days break.
You think
Yeah.
I was gonna move
Yeah,
this all by
you
myself?
were. Mm-hmm.
These two sure wouldn't help me.
How do you know that?
You didn't even. Fuck you.
Yeah, go to hell.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't let me in the fucking TeamSpeak server. Tells me I wouldn't help him when he has no
Why is
idea.
Bernie Mac in this commercial that I'm getting?
Bernie
It's
Mac?
Bernie Mac.
That wasn't Bernie Mac.
That was.
That was Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
Bernie Mac and Steve Harvey!
No, it's the same, right?
Holy shit!
All right.
Is Steve? Wait,
Wow.
hold on. Now
Wow.
yeah, I like the Steve Harvey show.
Yeah, I like him too.
What did we just
Likes
say
him
about
so
not
much, I think
correcting
he's
each
Bernie
other
Mac.
the entire day?
I like
Steve Harvey show is the Bernie Mac show.
I like Bernie Mac too.
Totally Bernie Mac.
Oh man.
Why is Bernie Mac on there? Bernie Mac died.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought. That's why I asked. That's why I said.
Wow.
I think my video might be fixed now.
It's okay. These things happen, Dan.
Let's see. Damn it.
Did you guys just upload your videos to public automatically?
Yep.
I didn't mind
Is
I put
that
mine
going
private.
through?
Yeah,
Does
it
that
works
work?
now. It worked. It's worked for a while.
Was it not going? Huh?
We haven't
I don't
tested-
really. I don't test it.
Ever
videos.
since like months and months ago, we just haven't been doing that because it never worked.
Well,
We just went
hopefully
to the
this is good
schedule
now.
uploader.
I'll just schedule these for later, so nothing overlaps it.
Dude.
This was gonna.
Eh,
Is my mic working?
probably.
Jordan.
It is.
All right.
Hey, that guy's from North Carolina too. Whoa. I lived there for a long time.
Dan?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Damn.
See you later, Z.
What's going on?
Dan, are you running?
Yeah, I already did
Okay.
one.
Just making sure.
The hell is this that popped
That's
up?
how I
Make
saw
an
the
ad
Bernie
for
Mac
video.
Steve Harvey
Oh, okay.
ad.
What does this make an ad? Do I get to create one?
Maybe.
Oh, I
I think that's where it lets you like.
How
put
much
the-
do you want to spend?
Oh!
I want to spend about $500 to see how. Oh, look, it'll show me how many. What? I get 20,000 views for $500 if I want to spend. Why is this in here now? You can pay to get views.
What?
Yeah.
No, well, it probably runs it as a pre-roll.
It runs it as a pre-roll or like the featured video in the related video section.
How much to get like? What's 1,000 get me?
Wow.
Probably 40,000.
I can't believe this guy's even thinking of this.
Yeah, that's fucking
That's
expensive.
expensive as
Yeah,
shit.
what the hell?
That's if you really wanna
$55,000.
Yeah, you must.
$55,000.
That would give me 100K.
What?
Right, no, that's $1 million, isn't it?
No, that's 100K.
The fuck?
55 grand. gets
For
you
55
Not
grand,
worth it
I could
at
get
all.
100K on a video.
Wow.
I'll
Well,
tell you what.
Well, that's a get rich quick scheme right
that's
there.
a
Yeah.
pretty hefty write-off there for you. Have fun with that.
Why? When did that suddenly start popping
That
up?
pops up every so often.
This is the first time I've gotten that. It's weird.
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh, now it's gone. It knows I was talking about it.
It's like, no, that's too
It's
expensive.
just like-
Get rid of it.
You're making fun of our program. We're taking it away.
You don't get that.
They open up that thing where you check the stuff on the command thing.
Yeah.
This is
see
loading
that.
slow.
Yeah, mine's going
That's
slow
what I
too.
told you.
Yep.
If I were on the right sound thing.
Hmm?
If I were on
Z,
the right
you're
one.
still Z. Just keep
If
talking.
I were on the right one.
That's what I told you.
Just trying to get to it.
The stuff is loading awful slow right now.
Oh, look at my YouTube uploads. That's how I like to look
Yeah,
at
that's
it.
done.
Oh no! As long as we're still talking to Z. Meow 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 meow.
That's a good beatboxing right there, Z.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing.
He's pretty good at beatboxing.
What were you trying to say to me earlier when you said Dan, Z?
What?
You said Dan, and then said nothing after that.
Hey, Dan, are you sure you live there? I don't know, something like that.
We just heard
Like
Dan.
it.
It's not too.
No, it's terrible.
Does YouTube just poop out right now?
I don't know.
What?
Let's see if every. Yeah, that loaded fine.
YouTube is just dead now.
That loaded all right.
Yeah, it's loaded.
YouTube just died. Okay, well that's fair enough.
For a second.
Everything else seems to
Yeah,
be
okay, now it's back to normal.
I think we just had a little slowness.
Okay, are we ready to go? Or
Yeah.
where'd James go?
James is in the kitchen, so hold on one more second.
Also, I've updated on our streaming page. If you refresh it, in the description there, it tells you how to become a caller the new way.
The new
What's
way.
the new way?
You download. I'm glad you asked me, Janice. You download TeamSpeak. There is a link you can copy and paste because I don't feel like doing the HTML for a link right now.
We can get someone to do that for us.
And
Pay 'em.
there is a caller's waiting room when you join our TeamSpeak server, which is the info right there. So you join the TeamSpeak server and go into caller's waiting, and hopefully you will get dragged in as a caller.
How would you like to make $20
What?
if you can make an HTML link? I don't know how to make those.
I know how to do that.
Well, why don't you do them?
Fine.
If I
we're
knew how to
waiting
do 'em,
anyways.
this would be the fanciest page
We're
ever.
waiting anyways.
I would be HTMLing all day here. Some people have some really fancy stuff under their.
HTML for them all. You have a whole page for my dog.
People have like
That was some
super
feedback.
duper links to their YouTube and Twitter and
I ain't doing any of that.
Spreadshirt and. You said you knew how to do it.
Not that, a lot of that's like some of that's Java and stuff. C++.
I'm sure we could be like, hey, who wants to make some money?
Oh, we can.
And
We
make
totally
us
can.
some linksies.
Never thought it was hard. Because I like Kirk. Or I like
What the fuck are you saying over there?
Yeah, the Renaissance Fair.
Nice
Don't need
Toby
my
hair.
underwear.
Jesus Christ.
What's up with that Toby hair over there?
Toby hair? What are you talking about? Yeah, 1 second here. Let me just.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too lazy to do that.
Put
I just
the
like
hat
Toby
on.
hair. Yeah, there we go. Someone caught it white and nerdy. I was singing that.
I know someone in this chat's gonna be like, I know HTML/Java. I
Yeah, I
can
know.
whip you up some links and I'll do it for free.
Prove it!
I think Mac, not Max.
I'm doing it.
James is upstairs.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
That's a couple bag of chips.
This isn't chips. These are animal cookies.
Oh. What the hell was
You
that?
just summoned the power of the Dovahkiin right there.
Boost! Huh!
Couldn't do that again.
I guess I just echoed and. Oh, where did Z go?
Where did Z go?
Ask Z on Stam if he disappeared. He's not in the third call.
Ask him if he disappeared. Well, I think we can establish
did
he
you
did
disappear?
I think he went offline because I just saw him pop online on Steam, so his internet might have gone down.
Oh, that's great. Eating is unprofessional, that guy says. Well, we're hungry, so. Do you want us to be unprofessional or dead? Those are your choices.
We
There
fixed
you
the
go.
shakiness in your video. Do you like the new version? Let's see. It looks the same
Puss!
so far. Same. Same.
They didn't change anything, those assholes.
Aw. Aw.
What if I want to do some crazy color correcting? Z, are you back?
Yeah,
What
Oh,
happened?
he's back. Okay.
probably got DDoSed.
DOSed.
Z got DDoSed?
Even though I have like no connection to the stream whatsoever, but okay.
Don't let them know that.
My name is Z. Okay.
Trying to find my way.
Look at that. Look at that, Seamus.
What?
Download TeamSpeak. Oh,
Hey,
clickable
can
link.
you ban that
What?
person, Z? 'Cause he keeps
That's like,
talking
we
to me.
need some images there and some fancy.
Fuck
dancy-
you, alright?
Like, that's a good start. I'll give you that. But by next
back.
week.
Are we ready?
Yeah, 1 second.
You could have started without me.
We don't do those.
No man
things.
left behind. Welcome to the chat room that's not doing anything. Oh, there's a guy. What did. Man.
Huh? There we go. Everyone
Ew.
shut up. There we go. Where's the intro? Dan, do you have it?
I hear it.
In a world where cats rule the planet, a band of elite MLG gamers and a guy who says what the brown a lot must band together to do a live talk show. This is Creature Talk.
It came out all like robots.
There we go. Welcome to Creature Talk, Critter Tlack. I think that just about everyone constantly does not watch me on Twitter when I say Tlack every week. Everyone's always saying,
Tlack.
"What'd you spell it wrong?
Oh, you spelled it
You
wrong.
spelled Tlack." Everyone's like, "Oh, Tlack is the new word." I spelled it like that on purpose. This is the Critter Tlack for 8/25/2012. So, who do we have here? We have myself, Kucha. We have Zoo Royal Cat Ving,
No.
Max,
Hi there.
Jameis,
No.
Dan,
Oh,
Unprofessional James. Hello. And that's it.
That's who we
We're
got.
sitting here. We apologize for one thing, is that's being late. We said we were going to be, a tad late because we all got together and combined our powers to rearrange the downstairs into a more smart.
If only
setup.
you could see it and we had cameras that we could show you.
We set up. We set up.
We
a
recorded
camera.
it, so
yeah, we set up a camera
Yeah,
for a
it's
time
time-lapsed.
So I'll get to that.
I
Hopefully
was
get
being
that done.
sarcastic. You'll see it eventually. It looks pretty spiffy. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys will like it.
I did all the work. Not really, but anyway, it looks really nice down here, and it's a lot more open, and it looks cool. It actually looks somewhat professional now, rather than that just cluster of cables and computers on that one round
now,
table.
what sort of cluster would you say that was, Coots?
Cluster cats?
There you go.
Is this something,
There you
is this something you could see on HGTV?
What?
What?
No.
The time lapse
No
of
one's
rearranging?
No one's ever heard of that. Okay.
No, I know what HGTV is.
You should see
Yeah.
what is
I
on
get you.
They will
I got
submit
you.
it to HGTV, and they'll put it up on their channel. But yeah, another reason we're late is me and James went for a drink run, as he called it. It was probably about an hour, and we came home with probably more food than drink.
No, we did
Yeah, good
not.
luck.
We did.
Shut up!
We
as
did.
if, like I was saying before, as if you getting duped into buying an upgraded Costco card did not take any time at all, because I didn't hear you say, no, I'm in a rush, we gotta get back, we have a
By that
podcast that we
time,
have to
it
do.
was too
You were like,
late.
oh no, I need this business card because we go to Costco so goddamn much! We don't. You didn't need that card. You could have walked right past the lady with ashy arms and went straight out
what?
the door. Her arms were ashy. You didn't see her arms. It was all the way up to her fucking
No, I did. I
past her
would've paid it.
elbows was ashy. I can understand if
Was you
you're
digging at an elbow or an elbow? You were pointing at your elbow. Volcano, I meant to say.
maybe I don't know. Maybe she was just rolling around in some somebody's ashes or something like that. I don't know.
Wow.
I can understand if your elbow was
She was the
ashy,
ashtray.
but like her whole arm was ashy, and I was just looking at him while she was talking to you.
Okay.
It's weird.
Well, anyway,
For now,
we're late. Nothing we can do about it now. We're still here.
you can go back in time.
For now.
For now.
Yeah.
We could go back in time, but we want to save that surprise for later. So yeah, it's cool down here. I'll hopefully have the video up in the next few days for that. It should be really simple to put together. And it'll show our brand new setup, which we'll be using from now on.
Yes.
We
It
also
only
have a
took
video.
us
Just gonna use it for the next 5 days. and then
4
put it
months
back.
to
Yeah.
get it set up.
We've been saying it.
We've been saying it forever. And
We
then
also have a video going up today. Oh.
You
That's
kidding
it?
me?
Got a video going up in like 45 minutes.
Yep.
We'll let you guys know.
That will be surprise number 1 for this Creature Talk.
Is that a thing now where we have to have surprises for each creature talk?
Just calls them
Possibly.
surprises. They used to just be video releases. Now they're surprises.
Now
Surprises.
it's rebranded.
Yeah.
Next time there'll be Super
Ew.
Cats Meows.
Oh, Hillary still.
Super Cats Meow, Super
This
Cats.
chat is being stupid.
I think everything's being stupid.
We're
Heads up,
still-
if we disappear,
You're
it's
still
because
there?
we're getting attacked.
See? What? Oh, okay. Just making sure. I don't know how in the world
It's fine,
we're
just
still
keep
on,
going.
but,
I'm refreshing.
Is there any really game news or anything to talk about since last week?
let's have these two go over their Germany. Deutschland.
Oh, yeah, right.
Germany.
Talk about Deutschland.
This is. I've been yelled at by James to not say anything until now, so I can finally talk about what happened. You want to start, James?
What was the first thing that we?
The hotel was like the first thing.
Oh,
really.
the hotel mix-up.
Yeah, you guys, if you watch the video.
we've seen that. Well, they may have seen that in the video, but I guess you could recap it.
So anyway, we flew to Germany on like I don't know 8-hour. Well, one of the flights was like 8 to 9 hours long. The other ones were like the last one from Amsterdam to Cologne was like 40 minutes, and then we landed. But we took a cab and. I saw a sign for Cologne and I saw a sign for Dusseldorf, and Dusseldorf was where our hotel was. And I saw the sign, it said like 48 kilometers, and I'm like, there's no way, because the convention's like right near the airport. Like, how is it so far away? But we got there, it was like almost 100 euros for that cab ride.
Oh, wow.
And
that's like almost $150.
Yeah, pretty much.
More.
But I think when we were looking at the exchange rate, it was like 1.3 or something.
Oh,
Like
it's
American
like 1.3.
dollars.
I'm thinking
I don't know.
pounds. Those are like 1.6.
But yeah, we got to our hotel, and the hotel was nice enough, but it didn't have air conditioning, which went for terrible sleep. But we realized that was it the second day or the first day that we were in the wrong hotel? I think it was the second day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I slept. James didn't. James hadn't slept before, we left for the plane ride.
I didn't sleep for like 3 days.
Yeah, he had like a day and a half, 2 days of no sleep. I don't know why.
There was no way. I can't sleep on planes, and then I couldn't sleep in the hotel room for some reason. I stayed up.
It was hot. It was warm.
Yeah.
But so yeah, the second day we realized that we were in the wrong place, and technically we could have used. Apparently, we had free vouchers for travel on the train.
I brought that up, but we didn't know how to use them.
Yeah.
We didn't really. I mean, the train was right there, right outside, right around the corner or whatever.
Everyone was scolding you. Why didn't you just drive?
Yeah, I saw some
That's
comments.
that's like a big European transport.
It's like I've never.
When you're in the moment and you don't know what the fuck you're doing,
or where you are,
you go the more safe route than risk taking a train to God knows where.
So yeah, we went down to make sure we could switch, because it was the same hotel. There was a mix-up in the booking. There were two different hotels.
Named the same.
Named the same. I guess we could say it now, the Burns Hotel.
Yeah.
Named the same. And between the two, we booked the further one, because we were originally looking and planning on getting the one in Cologne, not Dusseldorf. So we went down and they let us switch our reservation. And then we just went to explore, because the lady said, we asked if there was a currency exchange, because after the €100 cab ride, we were afraid of not having enough money. So we went to the train station, and James was filming, and I was filming. We went to a video store. I got Blade on VHS, and it was only €1. And then, because I wanted to get a couple movies in German, although I don't know if it's in German. But I wanted to
just bought them in Germany, though.
Yes, on the back it's all in German.
It might have subtitles or something. You never know.
Maybe, yeah. And I bought The Professional. It's like a steelbook DVD thing of that. So I thought that was
good
cool.
movie.
Your chat is loading. Mine is not loading. What the fuck?
I'm sorry for you.
I'm watching on
You can peek out mine. Okay, I thought James was coming over too. Just like
This
everybody
is
got
dumb.
on.
I can't even see the chat.
But so we were roaming around and filming and stuff, and James started filming people across the street at a chicken store. And
well, to get what I guess the ironic part of it would be telling the entire thing. And I don't know if, it's in the footage. Some of it is, but not all of it, because the ending part I didn't record.
Yeah,
we were by the train trying to do the currency thing because we were running low on funds, and there was a store called NIGGEMAN. Noir. But it was just all the people in front of that store, they were all white people or whatever. And then it was funny because there was a big group of black people standing right next to it, not in front of the store, but it was in front of a chicken place, the stereotypical thing. And I recorded both ends or whatever.
Yeah, James was like, "Look at the people in front of that store, and look at the people who aren't at that store."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, you
it's
as if they were protesting.
It was borderline, kind of racist still there. They just didn't put the R in there. They knew what they were doing when they were doing that. I don't even know what the store was. I think it was a clothes store.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that was really weird. So then when I'm in the middle of recording that, and I turn to the right, and all of a sudden there's this dude walking towards me, and I guess you can mimic him better than I can.
Oh yeah, he pretty much walked up to James and he's like, "You don't do that bullshit here, man. You don't film people." Like,
yeah, he was like, you don't film like people's faces and stuff, and I was like, no, I wasn't filming their faces. And I pointed the camera up. I was like, I was filming the sky. He's like, no, you don't. Yeah, he didn't.
You knew what you were doing.
Yeah, he was really serious about it.
Is he like a big burly dude or what?
Not really. I mean, he could have beat the shit out of James, but
Probably.
he wasn't like a super fit, muscly guy. I'm sure he was fit enough, though.
You don't do that here.
But then we walked like a couple steps, and there was a lady in front of us, and she looked back and like kind of stopped and said to us, she was like, don't worry about it. He was probably a drug dealer. And then that he wouldn't want his face recorded or anything like that. I didn't want it like shown in public
customers
because he's because he's a drug dealer or whatever. And then I don't know if it was the next day.
No, it was the same
day.
We went back through.
We went in, got our currency and everything like that, and we went around to we walked around just to see what was around there. We seen the movie theater and a couple of the stores or whatever. And then when we were coming back, the same dude that yelled at me to stop recording him was with this really dirty looking dude with nasty, his hair was all fucked up. It looked like he was rolling around in dirt. The guy that he was talking to, and they were talking.
A druggie.
It was a druggie. It looked like a druggie.
This was like an hour and a half later because we had gone back to the hotel. And
he must have just been circling around the same area.
He probably was a drug dealer, still at the chicken store. But yeah,
like he didn't pull out like a shank or something and take you out.
It was
the first time anybody's ever confronted James about filming.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there that, like I said, I tweeted that there was a lot of people there just giving me dirty looks in general while I would record them. They just don't like it, I guess, because Z was saying about the law thing or whatever, right?
Yeah, apparently they're pretty strict in Germany.
Breaking the law.
You set them up, and
apparently they have stricter filming, privacy laws.
Strict. They had the strictest film laws in the world, I think.
Yeah, so they were giving me some dirty looks, and it was just a weird chain of events to see the store without the R, and then right next to it a chicken place, and then right in front of that, I guess the drug dealer who ran across the street to yell at me to stop recording.
He ran across the street to yell at you? I thought he came down the sidewalk.
We were on the opposite side. We were on the opposite side.
Man.
He must have cut over. He had to have cut over.
Wow. Maybe you can refer to the footage later and see if you can see.
I don't think I recorded it though.
We were filming it right in front of a little shop that had a bunch of kids' toys and then cases of beer. And it's in the end of the video that we're posting today in half an hour.
Man,
there was at least 3 sex shops that I recorded.
They're real lax with that stuff over there.
Yeah,
a kid will go into a store and get a ball and a cup and a case of beer. Why not?
Yeah. When Dan got his Blade VHS, there was a nice porn section that was just out in the open. It was huge.
That, and when we were checking out, there was a stack of old. It looked like CD-ROM cases that it just said "hardcore bondage" on it. And I'm like, what? That's right there for anybody who's checking out.
These are burnt in someone's basement kind of things.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Film.
But so they had that. The cultural differences were that they're less I guess bashful about sex because they had sex shops we saw walking by. There was a store that was an adult toy store that was number 69 on the street, 69. That was their address.
Yeah.
And I pointed it out to James, and James filmed it a little bit, but
they're definitely a lot more lax and open.
But other differences were the toilet thing. We were baffled by that for a little bit. It's like a water saver thing where they have 2 buttons, one big button, one little button.
Yeah, they have low flush, high flush.
Yeah, somebody was one for the big ones for number 2 and the little ones.
It really didn't seem like it made much of a difference.
It made a little bit. It's over time. The whole hotel, if
saves water.
Yeah, if everyone in the hotel just uses when they pee, they use the low flush, then it's better than everyone using all the water.
For our second hotel, they had an energy saving thing where you had to put the room card in a slot on the wall for the power to turn on in the room.
Wow.
So the air conditioning wouldn't run while we were gone.
We thought we could fake them out because they gave us 2 cards.
Yeah, they gave us 2 cards. I left mine in there. We went to the convention. We came back. They took my card, didn't leave it in the room anywhere. And so we just had one card for the rest
Put
of the
the
trip.
do not disturb on the front so the maid's not going.
I didn't even think about it, but we wanted the maids to service the room.
Even
But
though
yeah,
they kind of half-assed it, by the end we weren't getting.
They
we weren't
giving
getting
us
towels.
toilet paper and towels towards the end of it.
Were you guys like just leaving the
Were
room
you guys
a
just
complete
burning
mess?
through toilet paper or something?
Really?
Dan was burning through it.
I burned through toilet paper.
I went down to get a
crazy.
pizza. He was like, "Do me a favor, get the toilet paper while you're down there."
Oh, I guilted him into doing it because I didn't want to have to go down.
Yeah, if you don't go get toilet paper, you're an asshole. And
I was like,
I had to go out of my way to get it.
anyway, though. Why
To get
not?
pizza.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask for toilet paper.
You've been
pizza.
asking for water. At the
I'm
front
gonna
desk the
like.
time you've been going
Yeah,
down.
well, that's water. I mean, water and pizza goes better than toilet paper and pizza. They think I'm probably taking a shit with the pizza, just sitting there like.
Wiping your ass with the
that I
pizza
need,
and then wiping your ass.
I need to sit down and relax and enjoy my pizza and shit at the same time, I guess.
Yeah. Man, that pizza made me shit. We had a 4-cheese pizza.
Oh, that
and
pizza
it
was nasty.
It had this blue stuff on it. It was like a blue cheese was one of the kinds of
Okay.
cheese
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
And it looked like moldy, bad like pizza. That's what it looked like.
blue cheese looks like.
Blues,
Yeah, I
It
know.
smells.
No, I know. Well, blue cheese is mold.
Yeah.
But like, I like blue cheese. This wasn't blue cheese specifically. It was a kind of blue cheese. And the next day, I did not feel well at all. And that was one of the reasons why I went through the toilet
Yeah.
paper so fast.
I asked you guys a little bit when we were out and about, like you went to McDonald's and stuff like that. What was different, if anything, at all?
Not really a whole lot. James,
The McDonald's deal, because I don't like McDonald's. He knows it.
McDonald's.
In
I
general,
do not,
yeah.
I
I'm
don't
the same
eat
way as
McDonald's.
James.
I'll do like
I can't eat
I'll do
it.
breakfast with them because it's really hard to screw up eggs, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But everything
I just
else,
really don't. I don't eat McDonald's. You didn't understand why I don't eat McDonald's, but like I just
You
don't.
didn't tell
I
me.
don't. I don't eat McDonald's.
I had a bad
Runny
experience.
runs over there, Dan?
huh?
What do I see over there? It's red.
Runny runs.
We're talking like
Yeah.
consistent stream here. I don't want to break up the flow here. I'm going to run an ad now.
Too
And
bad.
probably
Blame
gonna-
Jordan.
We
Oh,
call it runny runs, Dan. I don't-
I've talked about the ads. I ask people what ads they get. I don't like being all like, okay, I'll run.
You just ruined my
you
story,
just
Jordan.
do it. You
Thanks
just
a
click
lot.
the button.
Now I got an ad.
So there really wasn't.
I didn't even get one.
There wasn't.
You did it wrong.
It takes a little bit sometimes to process.
Are we putting a pause on the conversation?
We are now.
All right, cool.
I gotta wait.
Not
until-
this conversation will be after the ad ran anyway.
Yeah.
Good
So
now?
there really wasn't anything that much
Is
different.
it good now?
What was your bad experience at McDonald's?
I never really liked McDonald's. I'd always feel sick after
clown
eating
freak
it.
you out?
I'm
And
the
then
same
like
way.
after like I'd started feeling sick every once in a while when I would eat it. I stopped eating it for a while, and then after just stopping for a while, I watched like Super Size Me, and that just completely made me not want it at all
Burger King
anymore.
is much better?
I don't. It's something in here that's fucking screwy. Where I'll eat
Oh,
Burger King.
do not watch Food Inc. You will never eat any
That's
kind
why
of food
I-
ever again.
That's why I haven't watched Food Inc. I don't want
Food
to.
Inc. You will,
I wanna
not,
be
you will
ignorant.
never go to a grocery store and want to eat food.
Well, I don't really eat McDonald's, but that was the only thing we had seen. Really, it was like a McDonald's. We had.
You said
there
that
was
Chinese
There was a
place.
Chinese place right in front.
Did
We
you
went
try it?
down. We went downstairs, and I went to the desk, and I asked the dude. I was like, what all there is or whatever. I think, and he pointed out the Chinese place. I said, do they speak
you-
English?
You asked him about the Chinese food place specifically.
Oh, I did.
And he
Oh, I
said,
didn't
I've
ask
heard
him-
good
okay.
things. He said,
Yeah,
"It's in
yeah.
there."
But then I did ask him if they spoke English, and he said, yeah, like that they're good to go. We went over there. After we did the loop around, we went over there. They didn't speak no fucking English. Like, that lady was looking at me so confused. Like, I went in there just kind of talking normal because I thought that they already spoke English, but they didn't. I don't know if they were speaking German or what. But we just said, she just kind of like took us over to the table.
Yeah, he asked if they had takeout. Or if we could,
Yeah,
get
I
to
asked
go.
him- yeah, I
and
asked
she
if we
said
could
yes,
go.
but she still sat us.
Yeah.
And we started looking at the menu, and it was just a mess. We
They
couldn't
had
tell a
these
thing.
weird stock pictures in the menu, though, where it would be like, have you ever seen that picture of the pig where it's like smiling with the big bright teeth?
Yes.
That picture was in their menu. And it's like random pictures like that they had in their menu. And then at that point, I was just like, all right, what's something that I usually get here? And I was just like, do you guys have General Tso chicken? And they were like, no. They're just like looking at me all confused like. And then we went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Then at McDonald's, I had a mix-up too with my fucking chicken fingers.
You asked for the chicken, like 3 chicken thing, and it was like you could get 3 different
Yeah,
types of chicken
yeah.
in it. And
It's
you
a
didn't
box
get
of 3 different chickens, I guess, and you get to mix and match. And I didn't know what the fuck the guy was talking about. What did he say? Like, what in it or something like that?
What do you want in it? And you're just like chicken?
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking.
What kind of chicken?
Yeah,
I
like
thought
he didn't clarify that.
We have a tiny baby chicken.
He just kept saying what inside, like, and it was confusing.
I thought he was talking about like the sauce or something.
You just
If
got the
I
3
was
chicken.
there, I
you
would
got,
have broken out my German. And I
Yeah, well, you weren't.
Yeah.
So shut up.
talked everyone up.
I would love to hear you speak German, and then the people that are local be like, "What the fuck did he just say?" But that's what would happen.
I've snuck in a few Dunkas, like, just to be nice.
I copied him after a while.
Yeah, I would just do that every once in a while.
You want to say Donka Show.
I'd feel like if I were to say that though,
It's not like they said, you're saying it wrong. They let me go because
No, I was saying that's
not
more
from-
formal.
All right,
like-
well, I don't give a shit. They accepted it. Hey, they accepted it. It's done. It was polite, if anything.
Did you
I
get
could've
anyone
said,
that,
I could have
like-
went like this and see if they would have do that. I
he's
could've
holding
did
up
that.
middle fingers for those of you.
But yes, let the record show that James gave the double bird.
Did you get everyone, or did you get anyone like when you did say Dunka? Because this is what I'd be afraid of. Like when I say Dunka, they'd just be like, "Ah, that's cute, you American trying to say
No,
thanks."
no one really even.
That'd be like a foreign person coming here and be like, "Thank you." Like
you.
I wouldn't.
I know I wouldn't,
Yeah,
but
like,
it
you're
just
saying
seems
it
like that,
wrong,
like in other
Frenchie.
countries, because it's different. I don't know.
I was
Culturally, it's different.
Yeah, I was trying to be as not as embarrassing as possible in front of the foreign people.
Not trying to be like an unabashed American guy that's just coming into their country. Fucking.
I'll tell you
everything
what,
up.
and speaking of embarrassing, I don't understand. There's so many people that talk down on, like, different cons, events in general, where they say people stink. And so far,
Germany was
this
worse.
was the worst
I would
one
see that, yeah, I could see
in
that.
terms of smelliness. Like, it was not nearly as bad at PAX, or I would say probably, what was the worst one? I'd say Comic-Con was probably the worst one that we've been to. And that wasn't even... That wasn't even all that bad.
It was pretty well aerated though in the convention
In
hall.
Germany, it was like every corner, it would hit you in the face.
Yeah.
And I was so happy that I was borderline headache a lot of times.
He almost got a headache a lot of the time, but it was only really when we were just exploring Germany in general that you got a headache, I think.
Yeah, well, I was walking around in the sun and then just getting hit in the face with a stink
Yeah,
slob.
for Gamescom,
bug.
you got people coming from all sorts of different countries within the area. Getting
Yeah.
that different spice.
Yeah, there was someone
odor.
that was dancing up on the stage for the PlayStation Move thing, and it was a chick, and she had some hairy pits going.
Really?
I didn't notice that.
I
Did you
did.
film
That's
her?
nice.
I don't know.
Oh
That's
man,
nice.
I don't know.
You're like filming her, and she thinks you're filming her dancing. And you just zoomed in on her pit, filming
Yeah.
her.
Speaking of the dancing thing, we saw European Muscular Z.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was dancing.
Guy
Wow.
looked exactly like Z. It was crazy.
Z, we already went over
If you
this.
guys, if you look on the Creature Talk Facebook page, which by the way, we're going to be doing more stuff with that, so check that
Is
out.
it called Creature Talk or is it
I don't
called
know. It's Creature
Creatures.
Hub.
The Creatures.
The Creatures.
The creature.
The Creatures Facebook page. They put up a bunch of pictures from Germany, and you can look at Muscular
especially
European
be
Z.
tuned in for next week because we're going to PAX.
Yeah.
We are
Going to PAX.
actually going to
We are actually going to PAX next week.
Every
The first
single
time
one.
we-
Damn,
We've
I
been
wanted
going
to
to
get a
PAX.
T-shirt ready that says I was going to PAX too. Oh well.
Speaking
white
of
t-shirt?
t-shirts,
Yeah, just write it.
We're not getting to that yet. We need to finish Germany stuff.
all right.
Is there any
What
other
else?
stories you want to leave for?
Well, the convention itself.
How
James,
big was it? Like as far as sheer amount of people?
There was a lot of people there. Like
Biggest you've
It
been
gradually got bigger, like till
supposedly,
Saturday.
yeah, Saturday was like the beast day where everybody showed up.
Yeah.
We didn't go to that, did we? We didn't go Saturday. Saturday and Sunday we didn't go.
Saturday, yeah, we avoided it.
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Because we went the first 3 days. First day was preview day. Second day was the first day open to the public, which there was a lot of people there. Then Friday, the third day, we just had the one meeting we were trying to go to that we can't talk about.
We can
but-
say what it was.
Well,
we can
it,
say
it-
like
it was for Dead Island Riptide.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
it was
can't.
Deep Silver.
There's an embargo, so we can't talk about it until the 31st anyway. So
yeah.
Oh!
After we get back from PAX, we can talk about it.
So we had the meeting to check out the game, and that was the only thing we did that day. And we ran into some fans each day.
Yeah.
But even Saturday when we were just walking past the convention center, we ran into people who stopped us.
Very cool.
But then we went to. Should we say what we went to on the days that we weren't?
Yeah, well, the one day when we were there, we met up with a fan who was saying that one of the dudes from Machinima was at the chocolate factory or the chocolate museum.
Mm-hmm.
So we were asking her like how far it was, and she said it was walkable. So like, we figured we would set out the days because it's like a 5-day long event, and we finished everything we wanted to do in like 2.5. So we didn't have anything else to do. And for the sake of like recording more stuff, we decided to go to the
experiencing Germany.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for me, the chocolate factory was like
Hershey's all over.
It's like Hershey's all over again. Yeah.
Except Germany actually has good chocolate.
Their
Excuse
chocolate,
me?
the sample chocolate.
American chocolate.
The
isn't
setup
good.
of Hershey's was a lot better. But this I think was more of like a museum than anything. But
It
they
wasn't
did.
a
That's
museum.
'cause,
It wasn't
like-
a factory.
Well, they still had the machines
Yeah,
running
they had
and shit.
machines and
But it
stuff.
was just running like samples.
Yeah, it was all about like the history.
There was a lady that was handling these samples. They were like little tiny like server things that you would get like after a meal, like the what is it, like the peppermint ones or whatever, where
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
square
Like
ones,
the
the rectangle
Andes.
ones. There was this lady like she would sit at the end of the conveyor belt, and they would just come down this line on the conveyor belt, and it was I want to say it's like a baggie. It's like a really long bag.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, really long bag.
Very suggestive.
long
It's
bag.
a
Like
long
the records
bag.
show that James is stroking in a gigantic object.
Yeah, it's like a long bag, which has like a hard bottom, so that way they can fall to the bottom, and it fills the bag up all the way to the top. At least the way she was doing it was she would let one fill all the way to the top, the other one would come down, like more would come down the line. She'd fill the other one up like halfway, then she'd dig into the one that's full, throw some in the one that's not full, like wrap them both up. There would be some that would fall on the floor or on the table, and she would pick them up. I recorded her like there was one just sitting there on the table. I was like, "Don't pick that up." She picked it up and put it right in there.
Oh,
She
no.
didn't give a shit.
She had a really roundabout
Like-
way of estimating how much
Yeah,
in
it
a
was
bag.
weird because she would like take handfuls out of one that I thought would be full, and then she would put it in a different one that was even more filled up than the one that she grabbed it out of in the first place. It was
She's getting
the
fired.
way that those people were doing. Yeah, the way that I was just sitting there critiquing while I was recording them, the way they were doing their job.
She's got a
It's like, I
system.
worked at a Twizzlers factory. I know how things are done.
Don't talk
You're
bad
doing it
about
all
her
wrong.
system. She's probably worked there for like 5 years.
Yeah, she just seemed like she didn't give a shit at that point. She was probably just like, whatever. Stupid
fine.
fucking samples. No one eats them anyway. I didn't eat mine. Mine melted in
I
my
ate mine.
pocket.
It was excellent. They gave it. When we got tickets, they gave us the free chocolate thing. It was pretty good.
Thing,
But
German chocolate.
From there,
Yeah.
like there was this like little train tour, like bus.
Oh yeah, when we
thing.
got to the chocolate museum, we seen there's like the tour bus thing that goes around, a little train, and on it had a couple other spots that we didn't originally plan on going to like the cathedral thing.
No.
But we ended up getting there anyway. But the main thing that we seen on that sign was a fucking zoo. And we, over here, have been wanting to go to a zoo for I don't know how long, and thanks to somebody, we haven't been able to go to a zoo.
He won't let me see a monkey.
We took the chance to go to a damn zoo when we had it in front of us, except we went the next day. Because we were kind of low on funds anyway, and Dan was super tired out.
Yeah, I was whipped because we had like all I thought we were going to do was the chocolate factory, so I hadn't planned for everything else. But yeah, we got on that train thing and went to the Dom, which is like this gigantic cathedral. Well, supposedly, when I looked it up on Wikipedia, they said it's like Germany's most famous cathedral. I don't know how accurate that is, but we saw it from the bridge, and so I thought it was cool that we were going there. So we filmed a lot of kind of stuff in there, and James got to take a picture with one of the standing statues.
Oh yeah, I went up. There's those people that like kind of play a statue, like they color themselves all gold or all silver or whatever, and they're like a fake statue that's just standing there. I started recording the silver dude. I don't know what the hell he was supposed to be exactly, but I was randomly recording him, and he started pointing down at his fucking box that was in front of him, which was like the tip box. So, and he kept like, going like that, like pointing down at it constantly. And I was like, he wants me to tip him. And all I did was kind of like scan over him. But I was like, all right, I had some coins in my pocket. So I went up and I threw some in there. And then he was really happy about it. And then he was asking me if I wanted a picture. So I called Dan over.
I was filming the cathedral, and I just hear, Dan, get over here.
Well, he wanted me to pose with him.
Yeah.
He wanted to like.
That's what it's like with the look-alike celebrities on in Hollywood.
You have to pay
Like, they
them?
won't
Near
take
the
pictures
Chinese theater?
unless you tip.
What?
Yeah.
Screw that.
Oh, well, no. We saw a lady who was trying to take a picture of the Spartan soldier guy statue, and she was trying to take the picture, and he kept pointing towards his box, and she wasn't doing anything. She kept trying to take the picture. So he just turned around, turned his back to her, and he was looking really pissed.
They're there for tips.
And but then it's like he turned back around, and she was still taking the picture, and he was just angry. He was angry.
Didn't
at
want to
her.
give him any money.
How dare you take a picture of me in a public place without paying?
But he dressed up, so he gets money.
They had like this whole choir in front of the cathedral for some reason. They only sang like 3 songs by the time we were there, but I heard like
Were they pointing down?
Lion King
They
songs.
they were singing "The Lion Sleeps Tonight." No, they weren't.
wouldn't sing
playing.
until someone walked up.
Yeah,
and
they'll
out.
turn around until somebody throws
Like,
the thing
it's
in
kinda-
there.
boxes.
Well, that
They all-
type of thing, it's like kind of the same way with some places when they have like a guy in the bathroom that'll get
yeah.
you like your paper towel
Oh, God.
and it'll like push the thing for you for the soap.
I've never
Like,
gotten that before.
It's a public bathroom. Like, I should be able to just go use it and not have to tip it.
There was a guy at the Machinima party.
Yeah, exactly. At
There's a
parties
dude,
like
I'm
that,
like-
sometimes they'll have a guy there. Depending on like their I guess attitude or whatever, I might give him $1 if it's in my wallet. But if I don't have anything in my wallet, like it's not like
gotta
I'm
be
trying to
pretty
screw the guy
crappy.
over. But should I really have to feel bad?
That's got to be a really
I
bad
have to
job,
pee.
though.
It's a bodily function. You know what I mean? It's like
You don't have to feel bad.
no, yeah.
It's just you're too morally.
No, like if I don't have any money, I just whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But it's one of those things where it's like
They're there in case
They're there,
someone's too
yeah.
drunk and they'll walk up and aim for them.
There was actually when we went inside the Dom, the cathedral thing. They have a bunch of stands where you can give them money or whatever, and it's kind of like an in good faith thing. Like you don't have to, but it's like
For pamphlets. and
yeah.
stuff.
And but there was another bin, just to kind of I guess to get in. I don't know, but it was there for tips and stuff too. But yeah, there was one with a bunch of pamphlets and brochures, and there was this lady that was just standing there for a good 5 minutes looking at all of them. Looking at all the brochures, and they all say $1 right there, labeled underneath. She just fucking took one and just walked off. I was like, you are a scumbag bitch.
Shouldn't care.
Whoa.
Why would she do
They
that?
can't spare the €1.
I guess not. I mean, don't take it then. It didn't really have anything that nifty on it. It wasn't that good of a pamphlet. It looked like it was only like 2 pages long.
Hey, you gotta tip
Could have
for
paid that
everyone
$1.
What a jerk.
It was pretty awesome, though. That was a gigantic cathedral. Probably the biggest building I might have ever seen.
Yeah,
It was big.
Yeah, but pretty huge.
And then we went down into that that cellar area.
Oh, the crypt.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dead people in there, and we got out of there real quick.
you guys find a dragger
It
or
was
whatever.
haunted.
Yeah, maybe.
Some draggers.
It was haunted.
Did you push one of the crypts over and go in and find the?
They didn't have any like crypts that you could have done that with.
It was just like
Did,
a small
did
little.
Nicolas
It was a
Cage
little
pass by
area.
and crawl into one of them?
No, Indiana Jones did.
Excuse me, guys.
No, Nicolas Cage. It's national treasure. They don't leave the country.
Or do they?
No, they
You
don't.
know that. International treasure.
Apparently they don't.
No, that would be Indiana Jones.
National treasure, world trip.
Dr. George.
International treasure.
Yeah, then after that we did the zoo.
That was the next day.
Yeah, the zoo.
No, after that we went on the search for toys.
Oh yeah, I really wanted to find a toy store.
Did you guys get
That's
some
what
toys.
whipped me. It wasn't,
I
it
still
wasn't like-
really. You didn't have to walk with me. You didn't complain one
You
time.
really want to split up in Germany?
If you're just gonna stay at the Dom, that's not hard to find.
No, I'm just saying it's not a good idea to
Split-
split up because it's nighttime and
Well,
James
I
is
was
back. What
saying
the hell
that. I was
happened?
saying that the entire time when you would you'd go off recording something and I'd turn around and be like,
No,
"What the
I
fuck is
wouldn't go
Dan?"
off recording. I'd stop while we were walking. to
Oh, well,
record
yeah.
something.
And then
You
I would-
keep walking.
I would keep walking because I didn't know if you were fucking what you were doing.
I was filming stuff for the video that premieres in 5 minutes.
Get kidnapped.
Well, you don't
and
say
forced.
hold on, James, I'm going to record this. I don't hear anything. I just keep going. When you got like dozens of German people,
I
around,
kept a pretty good eye on you, and I kept up with you.
You kept a good eye on my butt.
I was.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
pretty nice. There was a part where we were arguing when a fan came up, and I kept saying to her, I'm like, I'm mad at James. Just jokingly. And then later on Tumblr, she asked me, she's like,
She
"Why
could
were
be
you mad
watching
at
right now.
James?"
You could shout her out. Do
She
you remember her
could be
name at all or no?
Walking right now. But I had filmed something.
Okay.
And
That was still the most
That's
pointless thing
This
ever.
is the most pointless argument in general. But James and I were talking because he was filming Faces of stuff, and there was a guy dressed up as I don't know if I should spoil this, but there was a guy dressed up as Slenderman, but he had a Sonic hat on.
Yeah.
And James was like, "Oh, it'd be cool if you did this thing where you with my camera because I can just spin it around and make it zoom and do crazy fun stuff." and just have like Sonic Slender pop up on the screen. I thought that was going to be like its own video or whatever. Because I figured that could have been something random, stupid, funny that we could have put up and I could have maybe done something with. But James was like, I was going to use that for my Faces Of thing. And I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that. He was like, how do you not realize that?
Well, how do you not? I'm saying, you just said it yourself that I was recording for the Faces Up. I thought
I
that
put
you
that
would
in
know.
there to set up the story. I didn't realize there was a link between them when you had pitched the idea. I thought you were pitching it as an individual video. So we were arguing over that, and then a fan came up, and I was just like, I'm mad at him.
It makes more sense to like think that it was on the same topic than a different topic.
But we weren't talking about the Faces Of. You were just recording.
Here they go again.
But you knew what I was doing. You knew what I was doing because you just said it.
Of course I knew what you were doing.
right.
Now I understand it from afar, but I don't think I should have been able to make that leap necessarily.
Well, that's on your mental.
I thought it was its own thing. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't care what you did with the footage.
Anything else about Germany?
Germany.
Go to like the video's gonna premiere too, so I mean maybe wrap up Germany.
Okay, let's.
3
Oh,
minutes.
wait, we had this funny dude or this funny case when I think when we were heading back. It was when we were heading back. They're trying. I guess it was somebody from the company that makes the Naruto games,
Oh,
and
yeah.
a Ubisoft guy. Ubisoft guy is pretty funny. So the conversation between these two guys, and from what I understand from what you were saying, the guy from the Naruto company, I don't know what the company is that makes those. He was talking about how the Naruto games, because they have the subtitles and stuff like that, and they have them in like a different language or whatever. I guess they
use some of voice actors.
Yeah, well, he was saying like converting.
Yeah, translating.
Yeah, translating for subtitles and stuff like that. And I guess the way they do it is they what is it, like they cut
He was
timelines or something
saying
like that.
they had the American script where they filmed those lines, and then for the Japanese voice actors, they had cut the lines pretty much in half. So they have this like. In the game, they have parts where their mouths are moving, but they have to sync it up with the Japanese lines, which are way shorter than the like English lines.
Yeah.
So he was saying it looks stupid because they would like have to either slow it down or what. So
Yeah, someone said Namco Bandai. That might be him. I don't know if it is them, but
yeah,
somehow like it got onto after he was talking about that. The Ubisoft guy started talking about the Assassin's Creed booth, and he was saying how I don't know which day it was.
He was saying almost immediately, like whenever the doors opened,
that it would fill up.
Yeah, the line would get so bad that like people had no chance after like 20 minutes after the place opened. Like nobody would have been able to get into the
So he had to turn people away.
Yeah.
And he was saying that a chick ended up breaking down and crying because she couldn't get in to play the game. And
he was talking about how he felt sorry and he almost wanted to take her and take her in, but he didn't want to set that precedent. And
he even said that I don't want to bring her in, but she's being a little bitch and crying. Like that's what he said. Like,
wow.
That he didn't want to like have a bunch of people breaking down and crying.
How
just
old?
So they could
How
get
old
in.
was this person?
Oh, we don't know. Oh, with
they were pretty young.
Wait,
Okay.
the guys working at the companies?
No, I'm talking about the person that broke down. Like was it
Oh,
like
yeah,
a 25-year-old girl who's just like, "Ah!"
She was
that would be awkward for everyone.
But then the Naruto guy, he just flipped a switch all of a sudden, got like super pissed off at the Ubisoft guy. Was saying he was saying that would he wasn't super pissed yet.
No.
He brought up that it would be a good thing for a Game Informer magazine or something like that. What did he
Like
say?
an article or publicity.
He said it
good
would
publicity.
Yeah, if he would have brought that person in that was crying.
He was like, just bring a camera and take a picture.
It would have been a good picture for a magazine or whatever. And then that's when the Ubisoft guy said, well, I don't want to set, something where I'm bringing in everybody that fucking balls and cries like a bitch.
And the guy was like trying to explain it to him. He's like, no, but it would have been great. It would have been a great story.
Yeah.
And the Ubisoft guy like understood it, but didn't understand it like to the point where that guy
He didn't want to give in.
Yeah, like the guy was just like, no, but obviously you don't understand publicity because like that would have been great. It would have shown, this company cares. This gigantic company cares about the one person.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, well, he keeps going on like not wanting to set that precedent. And the guy's like, I can't believe I have to fucking explain this to you. And the guy kept throwing out F words every 5 seconds.
The Naruto dude was getting pissed off
he
about
was saying
it.
fuck every 5 seconds.
They was telling him, he was like, it's not about you. It's about the company. It's about Ubisoft and making.
And the guy was like,
something.
I know it's not about me now from you saying it.
And he was like saying, the Ubisoft guy was saying, like, I don't know why you're getting so pissed off about this. And it was just like, after that, it went completely silent, and they just kind of like stared at each other for the rest of the
They just, like,
the
separate.
bus ride. But it was hilarious how the Naruto dude, he just fucking went ape shit about this,
He was
like about him not letting.
he
somebody
wasn't
in.
he was saying it's not about you, but he was like, "You're no one. You're no one. You're
Yeah, he did say
And
that.
the guy was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm no one now." Well, anyway, the video just went up on the Creature Hub, so let's spam that.
Should we go for 5 grando likes again, like we did for the?
$5 grando.
We got
Hey, what's
5
this?
grando after you guys were like, "Oh, that's what
Uh-oh.
happened."
I don't
Still
know
say we're still
if
going
that's
for a
actually
menu.
true or not. Let me see.
Yeah, it is.
We are?
Still
It's
going?
not going on mine.
Oh.
My stuff's loading pretty like slowly, but
I don't see any.
And my chat stopped. Damn it! Right when we were about to have the video go out.
Yeah, I kind of created a workaround, but I don't know how well it's going to work.
What are we on your laptop sitting?
No, if we can get drivers to this on his computer, you can use my phone's internet, but I don't know how great the stream quality would be. But we wouldn't get knocked off because they won't have an IP for my phone.
That's true.
Huh.
Okay, we can hear Z. Okay, we can hear Z.
Are we?
are live again.
I hope.
We are live. We are live. We are live.
I don't see anything.
We are live.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything
I
either.
might have something now. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I guess so. So did our story go through?
My
Takes
story
forever
is
for it to
still
show up
there's an ad.
I can't connect to the ZeamSpeak now. There's too many people in there.
Oh, yeah, and you're on a new connection.
Z, kick people from the TeamSpeak.
We have to do it synchronized, though. You ready? I'll do it. You ready?
Huh?
You ready?
Yeah.
And go. Wait. Go. Did you get in?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, Kucha.
Hi.
Josie, I need to talk real quick after Chris you talk, please.
Nope.
I moved you.
Oh, I was trying to switch. Z? We're back, everyone.
We're back. Hi, guys.
Back in black.
Right. Cool ad.
So did our story go through?
Okay, so how much of our little talk got through exactly, by the way?
Is it an ad? Is that an ad playing? No?
No,
That's just
that wasn't
yours?
an ad. That was
Okay.
just his
that was just him
soundbite.
playing.
Okay.
Soundbite.
So how much went through?
How much got through? Did the whole story
People
get through?
people were quoting you guys.
Yeah, so
before.
it should have gone.
Talk about the video that went live and then link it.
Huh?
Talk about the video that went live and
Oh
then
yeah, the
link
video
it.
online.
The video went live.
Tell them what it is.
It was the Creatures Go to Germany montage. It's a montage of James and I in Germany, and it's all the stuff that I filmed compiled into a cool little cinematic montage.
There it is. There it is. Go like it. Watch it. Also, there it is.
Oh
my God, it's right there.
Link deleted.
What?
I'm kidding.
What?
Some funny stuff in there. Some funny stuff. I just laughed right then because it's so funny.
Want to go into calls now?
No,
It's gone.
we haven't
What the
even.
hell was that?
We just had the Germany thing.
We just talked about Germany. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about
Actually, you
anything
know what we
else.
could talk about, Dan?
What?
How it should have ended.
Oh yeah.
How it should have ended.
So, How It Should Have Ended, if you guys don't know, is a cartoon series on the YouTubes that kind of adds funny, hilarious, logical endings to movies when they're stupid endings regularly. Pretty much it just says, why didn't you do this as opposed to that? And they're always hilarious and awesome. And I've been watching them for a long time.
Yeah.
And we met them, we met Daniel, who draws, animates, and voices them. At Comic-Con, as well as Tina Alexander, his producer slash friend, and I've known them for a long time, and we got to kind of hang out with them for several hours.
7, 6, 5 hours.
7, 6, 5, 4 hours.
It was like 7.
7
yeah,
hours
it
is
was-
how long we waited,
it was-
and we met them like
an hour and a half. An hour.
so yeah, about 5.5 hours.
But we got to hang out with them, and after we got back, they emailed me and Max and asked if Max could do Lucius Fox in How the Dark Knight Rises Should Have Ended. And
Yep.
they gave me the option of Gordon or Blake, and I chose Blake because I wanted to be Blake for reasons non-spoilerly. But yeah, don't watch it if you haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises, because all of their stuff has spoilers in them. But
It's good.
It was awesome. I said this in my update earlier. Max has like the best line in it, and I maybe have the second best.
Maybe. It
I
turned
saw
out really, really
people
good.
More people quote Dan's than Max's.
Really? My brother right after made a picture of Max, like a screen cap of the video that had Max's line in there.
Yeah.
But
It was good.
It's
We've
funny.
like Dan said, we both watched a lot of their Ouch events for years and years, and I'd say like we both agree this is probably one of their best ones they've done.
Yep. Well, I actually
over 1 mil.
in my update video I did earlier, I said people had been saying that, but my favorite's still probably Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Because they have some good lines in there.
Yeah. Thanks to Daniel, and
Tina.
Tina. I blanked on
You
her.
were spacing.
And
I'm
Tina's
spacing, man.
husband, who I can't
I'm
remember
terrible
his
with
name.
names. Everyone knows
Yeah,
this.
we can't remember his name. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll call him Mike.
Well, thank you to you guys. They even gave us a little shout out and link to the Creature Hub, which is really cool.
Thank you to Dan and Max from the Creature Hub.
Yep. He was doing it as Bane, so that was really cool. Go check it out, guys, if you haven't already seen it. They're very cool people.
Well,
over there.
first, go to the Creature Hub video and like it.
Both of
Yeah,
those
I mean,
videos.
likes.
About
8.
1,500, I think.
8. It has 8.
1,500 likes. No one will ever read this message, somebody commented 2 seconds ago.
Oh, reverse psychology. You read
Yeah, they're
it.
trying to get those.
You read it on
thumbs ups.
stream, no less.
Hey, he didn't
All right.
think anybody would ever
So
read
what
it.
else? What else do we got to talk about?
Well,
Since I'm not going to jump the gun.
In 1 weeko, we have Paxo. We're actually going to PAX.
How much
Pax
queso
Primo.
are we taking to Paxo?
A Primo.
A tonno.
To Mexico!
We still haven't. I've seen a lot of people asking on Twitter and just in general when we're going to have the creature meetup. Then we usually kind of decide that when we're actually there.
Yeah.
What day do you think would be best to do it on?
What do we usually do? Do we usually
We
do
don't
last
know
week?
yet because we don't know what like panels we're going to.
Yeah, I know,
and stuff
but-
like that.
I'm just
So we-
saying
yeah,
in
we
general.
can't-
If we were to pick a day, do you at this point, what would we pick? I don't know.
If we had to do when we do the creature meetups, it's always after all the events at PAX. Like it's after the days.
Yeah, but I'm
events.
saying, did you look at the panel listing? Do you know what day each panel's
So
on?
they have panels that go after normal hours.
What do you mean?
Like
Are you talking about like in the middle of the night when?
No, like after show
They have,
hours.
they have, yes, they have panels that go longer, I believe.
Yeah. We'll
Okay,
have
this
to
has
look
stirred
at
up a
it.
side discussion. Basically, I'm saying to you guys, we don't know yet. We'll let you know. Keep an eye on the Creature Hub. Keep an eye on our Twitter feeds and YouTube channels and stuff. We'll let you know when the meetup is going to happen for those of you guys that'll be there. And we'll have shirts, a limited amount of shirts. Not one for everybody, but we
We're gonna
might.
throw them into a crowd.
We're gonna figure out a
We
way
already
to
discuss this.
There's gonna be a giant
We
fight.
distribute
discussed this
them.
several
Yeah, we are
times.
not throwing.
I'm
them
discussing
into
it
a
again.
crowd.
We're getting a T-shirt gun.
We're just gonna hit people in the
Shoot.
Yeah, we'll just get a like an industrial grade T-shirt gun that they use at like basketball games and just shoot
If you
people
can
right in
catch
the gut.
it, you can keep it. If not,
There you
then
go.
you give it
If you
back or shoot
survive,
it again.
then you get to keep it.
If you drop it, then that's
If
too
you
bad.
die from internal bleeding, then guess what? You're out of shirt. And we
we'll
give it
lay
to
a
the next
shirt over
person.
the grave and be like, sorry. Our
But yeah.
bad.
That'll be happening. Looking forward to the meetup a lot. And
Wear a chest plate next
meet
time.
you guys and hanging out and stuff. So, PAX is coming up. Really excited. What else? Anything else before you cut me off again and say we have something else to talk about?
We have.
Now I feel like you're just thinking of things right now.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we didn't miss anything.
There was a
'Cause
game that
some
came
people
out.
don't just jump the gun and go straight to calls.
What game came out?
Transformers: Fall of Cybertron.
That actually looks really good. I've seen some of it. The
It's about on
multiplayer.
par with what I thought it would be with the Transformer game. Problem with it is that, like, I don't know if it's just my computer. I would imagine not, but the cutscenes look terrible.
No, they're
Is it
alright.
pink?
They're alright.
The in-game
They're
cutscenes,
alright, right?
No,
They're
the
alright.
cutscenes are terrible.
They're alright.
Terrible!
You say everything is alright. You don't get to say something is shitty.
I didn't like.
It's alright.
I didn't like Kane and Lynch 2.
He didn't like.
Maybe-
No one liked
Yeah.
Kane and Lynch too.
Well, it should have been alright for me. Because I think everything's alright.
Almost everything except mine. I
Could
mean,
you have
games
done
that
better?
nobody likes. I mean,
No, I
that's a
could've done
gimme.
better.
Some games
Is
that
that
are pure
game
shit.
in Unreal?
Somebody's like, oh god,
I don't
my
know.
ears.
Look it up.
From the yelling.
Yeah, because they're screaming. I think it like the other Transformer games have been in Unreal, so maybe is it like a
There's only
pre-rendered?
one. Like,
It looks
other
pre-rendered,
one.
but
And
it
it's
looks.
in Bink and it looks all pixely.
It looks.
right?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
nasty.
they have probably the Bink plugin or whatever, and they have it pre-rendered and it looks nasty.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's the way.
But it plays just about how the other ones played.
Yeah. What I thought was cool from it when I was watching the multiplayer of like just the aspect of being able to transform into a car, or, like drive off,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like jump off something and then go into a transformer again.
There's also no real co-op.
No.
Nope.
What?
There is no campaign co-op for Fall of Cybertron.
What?
Yep. I was trying to.
That was
play-
such a big staple of the
Yeah,
first one.
I remember like War for Cybertron had at least 3-player co-op or something like
Yeah.
that. And this one does it. It has like escalation mode.
Wow.
There's no campaign co-op. I was
Is
like,
the multiplayer the same?
I don't know.
Alright, you
I
didn't
don't really try it.
Wow, that's
multiplayer much.
crazy.
I was pretty disappointed when I figured that
What
out.
do you think
I guess I'm
overall
only
of it?
doing a single player of that.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
I haven't even played that much.
2.
I couldn't
Out
give
of
it a
10,
score.
what would you give it as
2.
much as you played
So
right
far, probably about like a 6.
now? Yeah. You think you can give it 6.5?
6 is pretty bad.
6.
0.2.
6 is. It plays all right. Just the cutscenes look kind of meh. There's no co-op, which I was really looking forward to. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm kind of biased on.
Other than that, big release that came out was Guild Wars 2. Haven't really got to play it yet, but
I bought
Seamus just got it. I just got it last night.
I haven't played it.
Gonna try to play it and get into it. It'll
Hey,
be
I
my
was
first
looking at that
real
a long
like
time ago. How long did it take for
MMO.
that fucking game to come out?
Quite a while.
quite a while.
Not as much
Yeah.
as Bioshock Infinite.
No, God, no.
Not as long as Max Payne 3.
Kind of want to
Duke
try
Nukem.
that.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell Conviction. I was
That'll
supposed to come out in
be-
2007. I didn't come out till 2010.
I haven't decided really if I'm gonna like make videos with it. If I do, it'll be after like I get through all the intro, like character basic stuff that you have to do with all those types of games.
It'd probably just be.
It's the
something I
one
screwed
MMO
around
though
with.
that I'll actually like try out because it doesn't have subscription fees and it looks really good. So
I heard the
graphically
servers
and
were
stuff.
kind of laggy at the start. Because
Well, yeah,
of
that's
such
with
like-
everything.
come.
That's the same
Flood.
thing with Diablo. As soon as that launched,
Yeah,
all
that
the
game
servers
had
are
a-
just like, nope, can't
That
play.
game had a lot of issues on launch. People were pretty pissed.
Yeah. So, I think that's it as far as
Me
gaming
and
news.
Seamus went to see The Bourne Legacy.
Oh yeah, I did not like that
That
movie at all.
was-
There's another thing I didn't like at all.
That's
turned-
what I was trying to say.
I
was
hated it.
yelling, but no one heard me.
I did not like it.
Now, after seeing that, should they have changed the tagline to "There should have only just been one"?
There should have only just been the 3.
When I said on Twitter, that I didn't like it. People were saying like, "Oh, you just didn't like it because what Matt Damon wasn't in it." I was like, "I like Matt
No.
Damon, but I don't
Renner is
dislike
better than
Also-
Damon.
I don't-
Are
yeah, I
you
don't-
kidding me?
I don't dislike Renner." It was
I
like
would
that
say
wasn't
this
it.
about
There was
it.
never
I
just
am a
one.
huge fan of the Bourne movies, and what Paul Greengrass did was very good. And the other guy,
Doug Lyman.
Doug Lyman for the other one.
For the first
For
one.
the first one. They did amazing work, but every single Bourne movie had a satisfying ending, even though it was going to lead to another one. Except the last one, which was still satisfying because it was ending it off.
It ended it, but it left it open.
Yeah, it left it open, but at the same time, it was very satisfying. This one, and I have not seen a movie like this where I have, at the very end of the movie, I seriously out loud said, "What?"
Yeah, I was like,
heard
"What?"
the Moby song like at the end of every single movie, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? What is going on right now?"
Did it just
was-
kind of end?
It just ended.
It just ended. It was
Just
like, all right.
ended.
There was no like you can feel
There's
the end's
no-
coming.
No, I didn't see it coming at all. It was
Renner
just-
walking off like after he says.
There
some
was
cool
never
line.
just one Bourne Legacy.
I was saying when he was
And-
explaining it, it sounded like the prototype 2 ending.
It was so
Oh, yeah, it
disappointing
kinda was.
because
That ending
it
was
was a
ass.
good movie. Like Renner was awesome. He was he fit the role and everything, but
Yeah,
just
writing
led
wise.
to nothing.
It was pretty funny because a guy had gotten up probably like 5 minutes before the end and went to the bathroom or something. I didn't know if he had
probably.
walked
You know,
out.
there's probably gonna be. I'm gonna just go to the bathroom quick. He comes back and
Yeah, I didn't know if he had just walked out or he just didn't know the ending was coming, but he definitely didn't make it back to the ending.
I would say if you really want to go see it in theaters, like if you're a huge person that likes seeing a movie in theaters.
I'm curious now. I wanna
Otherwise,
see it in
wait.
theaters.
Otherwise, wait till it comes out on
I'm
DVD
curious.
or Blu-ray because it was just so painful.
Well, everyone else thought it was alright besides the ending. I just didn't like it as a whole. I just didn't like the story too much. If I can see like loopholes in a story,
Yeah,
then
plot
that's
holes.
yeah, plot holes and stuff, not loopholes, plot holes. Then it's
I
kind
picked
of.
up the TeamSpeak again.
I'm very.
Let's
What?
just get kicked off.
I'm not in it. Trying to connect.
All
Still
right.
streaming, but
Continue talking.
just keep talking.
Yeah, if I can find plot holes, then
Ready?
like I don't know. I'm usually not that observant where I can find plot holes. Usually Dan is the one that's like, okay, well, you know that plot hole. I'm like, I didn't see any of that.
It's not let me connect.
All right, no TeamSpeak then.
Another thing was we had announced a couple weeks ago on Creature Talk about all September we plan on doing shorts for the Creature Hub because we feel like we haven't been doing too many, so we figured we'd ramp it up. And we kind of said that we would start with Bunny Bus 2, but because James and I were in Germany for 9 days, that took a big chunk out of the time that we could have been filming or writing that stuff. So, you still working it out?
Yeah, they're working on it.
So what we kind of decided was we'll probably get around to filming that after PAX. But we did kind of film a quick short the other day. That'll be the first one to go up.
Yeah,
Felt
good.
Yeah. So I think the idea is going to be like a short and maybe a machinima or special video each week throughout all of
We're
September.
gonna try to make September a good month.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3 or 4 shorts. I don't know how many weeks. I guess 4 weeks in September, like any month, 3 or 4.
Trying to ramp things up for you guys.
But yes, fun stuff. Get excited.
Someone's asking about Herschel's Land finale.
Herschel's Land finale again.
in
9
the
days in Germany. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm looking at you and
I don't mind it
I don't
being
have any
put off
part
as
in
much.
this. Like I didn't plan this out.
You're more pushing that we get to the next thing.
Exactly, which
But I
I
wanna
want to do before the next thing after that, because by the time we get to the next thing, the following thing will be out, and I won't want to do the next thing. I would want to do the following thing.
Is he back in now?
Yeah, he's back in.
What was that about?
I don't know. I don't know how he keeps getting out. I mean, he's an admin on here, so he shouldn't be getting.
No,
knocked
like
out.
it wasn't letting me connect. It was like a connection issue.
Oh,
It was
okay.
really
You just lost connection for some
Yeah.
reason. All right.
Even though it's still streamed, like everyone saw.
You're
it
back.
streamed fine.
Sorry,
Z.
Is that it? We finished up on topics now?
I think so.
Get these many callers that are all queued up in the callers waiting thing. Look at all these people. Look at all them.
I don't
It's
know
gotta
what
be
the deal
chaos.
is with the chat, because I see a lot of people bitching about the chat, and it's getting annoying.
What about the chat?
The
I
chat
don't
on the
know.
chat.
Your drums are bleeding because you're yelling. What do you mean?
No, it's going from like sub mode to
They switch it
slow
from sub mode
and then
to,
it's like
you know.
when it's off, like everyone's just kind of spamming it out.
They need to. Yeah, it just needs to. After a while, once
There's
everybody
only so much you can
talks,
do with this
yeah.
chat. Like with the sheer amount of people that are trying to chat at the same time, it's going to be chaos. And the reason, one of the perks that we have for our subs is every now and then we'll switch it over to sub mode for like 5-10 minutes or whatever, and then it jumps out. If the mods are doing it longer than 5 to 10 minutes, that's not right.
It's been pretty.
But it's been pretty consistent. I've been watching it.
Yeah.
It hasn't been.
That is one of the
half hour.
perks that we said we were going to do going forward for people that are subs.
And if we ever get the site going well, like we want to do,
Special
Even
stuff
more
for the
stuff.
people who are subscribed.
There still is regular chat.
Is slow mode get put on at all?
I'm pretty sure slow mode's on.
Slow mode is not on for some reason.
It's not on?
I just put it on right now.
I would assume with 9,500 people.
It was not. It wasn't on before. I just clicked it.
It
again.
doesn't always show like individual.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't show for everybody. But and the thing is, after it turns off from subscribers, all like pretty much 9,000
exactly,
people
right. The
have
one-
a chance to talk.
the ones that were waiting.
It takes like
Yeah.
10 minutes or so to calm down.
Right. Exactly.
But
So let's move to callers.
callers, callers.
Do you want me to just drag somebody?
Huh? This is Z's job.
Z.
Right, so let's see.
And I gotta readjust all the settings because I had to close.
I'll do it.
You ready?
Whoop.
Should I do it? Undo it?
You already got
Turn
one.
you
All
up
right,
so
pick
you-
somebody.
Somebody. Oh, he already grabbed one.
It's my job.
Hello, Amanda.
Hi.
Ah!
Oh my God,
That's
I got it.
echoey.
What's the echo about there?
don't know why
Because
my
it's coming
phone
through
did.
Dan. Dan has to mute her.
Dan.
Oh, damn it! I forgot about that. Hey, say I consider myself the luckiest girl on the face of the earth.
I consider myself the luckiest girl on the earth.
You got the pacing wrong, but perfect.
I consider myself.
Nope, too late. You're
Girl
de-echoed.
Nope.
a little bit
De-echoed.
faster.
De-echoed. All right. So where are you from? You've been decoed.
Yeah,
What?
he's.
Where are you from?
Okay, that's good.
What's that?
Ew! Don't say Massachusetts.
I'm from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Ew.
Massachusetts.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you have a call for one?
Do you have
or
a
all
call
of us?
for one or more of us?
Do you have a question for one or more of us? I'm sorry. Hello.
She does not have.
Oh, all right then.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It might be a little bit
Are you
of
guys
delay.
planning on going to PAX East?
Yeah,
2013?
I would
East.
think so. Yeah, the next packs that
Okay.
will come
Okay.
just after Prime.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
I would think so.
That's awesome.
I think now it's going to be
I'm not going.
common practice just to.
We get to go to all those subways that are half
Huh?
a block away from each other again.
What's that?
The
You mean
subways.
Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh yeah, right.
Well, yeah, and
Oh
Dunkin'
wait, those
Donuts.
are right
Donuts.
next to each other. There's no gap.
That's like how
50 feet's probably the biggest gap.
I'm actually hoping by PAX East to have some Commander Shepard armor. I want to try to find somebody to commission that.
Just throw the
Add some
away.
Commander Shepard armor.
Throw the war away. Oh, the yeah, he's
Well,
hopping.
you guys didn't seem too keen on that. It was highly dependent on whether you were agreeing with that. No one said anything. So that's why I didn't place the order. So I'm thinking maybe Shepard armor would be better.
That sounds awesome.
Yep.
This is conflict.
Plus, then that way too, Renee could be dressed up as Miranda Lawson. She was talking about dressing up like that. So it'd be
You
cool
even
to
beat
do.
the third game yet?
Huh?
You even beat the third game
I'm actually
yet?
almost done with it. I've been playing more and more.
Some fan you are.
Let's see.
I take
when
my
was the
time.
release
I
date?
enjoy it. That's part of the reason why I didn't record it, because I wanted to just play it at my own pace and not, like, go through it real fast. If anything, I think that's being more of a fan. So you enjoy the game and you
that's
savor
kind of
it.
how I feel with Kane Lynch.
Ew.
Little by little.
What about
It's
Tekken?
one of my favorite franchises.
Tekken, you absorb the story if you play.
Yeah. I do like one fight at a time and leave it paused until I go to the next one.
And then you go and think and reflect on
Mortal
it.
Kombat, that whole tree.
You leave it paused the amount of time like between the matches in
Yeah.
the game, so it's like it's been 5 days. I've grown with the characters this time.
Kind of like gameplay. I'm getting out of
That great Tekken and the Street Fighter and the
That's what
the
Sly
stories
does.
just show through now.
That's exactly what Sly does. That's his
the
philosophy.
Great stories.
Mortal Kombat had a great story. Can't argue
Yep.
there.
Mm-hmm. Did you have another question, Amanda?
Like, what camcorders do you guys use? Because I'm looking for one, and I'm like,
What's your
Check
budget?
my Twitter because I recently tweeted Syndicate and told him the cameras that we're using. I put a direct link to it.
The ones that we
Alright.
have, like that we use for the hub, are pretty pricey. And what is it? What would be like
Canon.
around your budget?
That's not a camcorder. Ours are DSLRs.
$300.
300?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Dan, do you have any? I don't know. You look at a lot of different cameras and stuff.
No,
What
I
do you
don't.
think?
But
300.
I really think I'm a camera expert. I really.
Well,
am.
What's
no,
the
I
name of
mean-
the one that you always use, Max. Those.
Oh yeah, mine's actually. I have it right here.
No.
What? No.
The cheap one that was.
Max,
like,
what do you use? No. Shut up, Max.
Shut up,
It's like
Max.
you're just want to get me to talk so you can shut me up.
The what is that called? Everyone uses those things. The little
Flips.
flips.
Oh, I
Flip
don't.
cam.
Nah, she's talking more camcorders. Those are like, I mean, they are, but they're.
have one of those.
I wouldn't recommend using one of those.
Let me bring up the
Let me recommend the one that I have right here. It's a Panasonic HDC-SD40. I'll type it in the chat here for you.
Yeah, write this down.
But
by the
here,
way.
I'll just type it for you right here. In this, it's Panasonic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little tiny camcorder thing. It's very, very tiny. It looks really funny when I hold it because I have like bigger hands, so it just looks like this tiny thing. But it, for the size of it, and it's really lightweight. It's got good quality.
I
to it,
have
so.
a Canon. I would suggest those because.
What was that?
Stop hitting shift, you idiot.
Sorry, I'll use my right shift.
Man.
My left shift is my
Wow.
push to talk on TeamSpeak.
if you can find a Canon, because even for their camcorders, they have pretty decent lenses on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone just put it in the chat.
Alright.
I
That's
think.
what I use, but it was a little pricier. But there were versions that were a lot cheaper, and the version I use is probably down
Or
here
not.
a lot cheaper now, just because of technology. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, I happened to get this camera like
Alright.
half off. It was like 150, so I think regularly it's around 300 or so, slightly less.
Yeah.
Probably now the price has dropped, I would imagine, but it's good quality. I would recommend it for
thank you.
around that budget. Thank you for your questions.
All
You're
right.
welcome.
Have
People
fun in
in the
Massachusetts.
chat want to know
I
what
will.
it is.
Okay, bye.
said it out
Do we have
loud.
a?
Wow, so just ignore that, Max.
He said
What?
it. No, he
No,
said
what?
it out loud. He already said the name of
I said my
the camera.
camera.
He just typed it for her.
I'll type
What
it
if
in
they
the.
want it?
I'll
They
type it
want-
in the
they
chat
want
thing.
it
It'll be
too.
gone immediately, but I'll type it.
All right, cast out time. Bye.
Bye.
And is it gonna
Who's
play?
taking him out? Taking her out.
On. It's. I don't know what the deal is. Like media players walking up. Here we go.
Ugh.
Ugh.
We'll probably just cast them out to limbo.
What'd you say, Z?
Cast them out into limbo. It's funny.
Yep.
Cast him in the limbo.
They're gone to
All right,
limbo.
I'm going next. And. Oh, hi, Brent. Oh, I gotta mute him. No, don't talk. Oh, hi, Brent.
No.
Hi,
That
Brent.
was
Don't
just the nick
talk.
of time.
I
Started talking and I was like, oh!
I've been sitting here forever. I do not think I would get in.
No one ever does think they get in.
And then they
The
do.
last.
And then they
young
do.
hero.
Or it's the first time they tried and then they get
And
in.
then they have a heart attack.
You having a heart attack?
Don't have a heart attack.
He's dead. Next caller.
Next caller, he passed out, blacked out.
Okay. What?
Call an ambulance and get someone
Where
else.
where are you from?
I am from West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Country
It's in your neck of the
road.
woods, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a couple states above, but
to the place.
Do you
My
belong.
Have
sister's
a
boyfriend's
question.
from there, and
West
I can't stand him.
Virginia.
when Jordan will stop
really?
singing?
Oh, yeah.
You can ask a question.
Is that the joke stealer?
You may be done now.
Mama, take me home.
Brenda has a question, everybody. All right, go.
It's actually for Dan.
There you go.
Oh, yay! Hi.
What did you read? Because I know you like Batman, and I'm obsessed with Batman.
So am I.
Like, what made you interested?
Batman the Animated Series was where I really got hooked on as a kid.
What was the draw?
What was the draw?
Size of his bulge.
bulge.
That's Superman.
Superman. No, I don't know. I have a thing for like loner heroes for some reason, and somewhat like anti-heroes. How is that in any way worthy?
Deadpool.
Yeah, you like Deadpool, asshole.
Yeah, I do. You jerk.
But yeah, like I like Blade. I like Hellboy. I like Batman. I don't know what it is. I've just always kind of been interested in that, and so yeah, that's kind of what brought me into it. I liked his mentality. I don't know. It's just he's a badass. Justice is his mentality. But I just like the idea that he thinks he's alone, but he's not, and he's just constantly trying to avenge his parents in some weird way by his parents pretty much like representing the city to him. So it's really
His parents
interesting.
are the city.
His parents were the city, and then it all went to hell when they got murdered.
That's all he has is Gotham City to protect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what interests me.
He takes care of the city because his parents, did the same.
Something like
Justice. It is.
Justice.
Something like that.
They work towards cleaning up Gotham, so he feels like he should do the same. But not in the same way. He has to be like...
Okay, now
I'm not privy.
He's the Dark Knight!
I'm not privy
You're not privy?
They don't
to this
deserve
to that information.
So yeah.
Did you have another question, Brent?
I guess not. Can't think of anything. So,
Okay.
Well, you'll get an early cast out. Let's see.
Thank
here.
you for talking to us.
it's an honor to get a cast out.
He wants to cast.
Bustro cast it?
I was gonna give him the.
In their tongue is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn. I cast you out!
He's gone.
Yay.
Yeah.
Pretty
Brent
good caller
was
so
cool.
far. I like him.
He
Straight
asked
to
me
the
a
point.
question. That means he's excellent.
Yes,
He's
you're
the best.
Wow.
We got next caller. Bring in that person. Everybody's changing their name to Bat something. Boop, 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 boop. Scrolling up.
There's two people with that in front of them.
Scrolling.
Everyone.
That's everyone.
I should mute the people before I bring them in. That would be smart.
That would probably be a good idea.
All right. Welcome to the call,
Hello.
Nexus.
Hello.
Nexus.
Nexus.
Hello.
Yeah.
What is your real name, Nexus, if you'd like to share it?
My real name's Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. It's like an
Hello.
AA
I'm
meeting.
from Arizona.
Wow, he's on
I'm a
top of
gamer.
things.
Yeah, he knows.
And does he have a question?
I have a few questions.
Two. You are allowed two.
Okay.
Unless you charm us. Sometimes we give out a
Yeah,
third.
charmers get 3.
Well, I'll try my best.
Alright, go for it.
First off, if you could go back in time to like any era, where would you go
Medieval.
and why?
Medieval because it's very interesting to me.
Yeah, I've always been a huge fan of medieval.
Good luck living then.
No.
I'll be dead, but
I think it'd be scary as shit. See, I like to...
die of the plague, but
I think about it in like the sense that it's real. Granted, you're vaccinated and stuff, so a lot of the stuff back then probably wouldn't affect you. But still, it's a fucked up time to live in.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
people are
it's-
carrying swords, and it's just very common for someone to just get killed because you disagree with the king's law.
Yeah.
You stole a cabbage. Behead him.
The 90s. That's
Yeah.
my answer.
Back to the
90s was a
90s.
pretty good time. But
I'd go to probably like I don't know the 20s, 30s, something like that.
I don't know about the
Blackbird
30s.
period. Not 30s.
Back in
30s was like
Depression.
Depression.
You wouldn't
World War
survive.
No, not the.
Yeah, they'd be
Prohibition.
It was only a brief time, and then you could
What
go
do you
to.
mean only brief time?
And then I could find. You see, that's where
He's from Chicago. They were bootlegging
They were
the shit
everywhere.
out of
Fucking
Chicago.
everywhere.
Yeah,
man.
you could have gotten arrested.
He'd been fine. If
Yeah,
he,
we had Al Capone, man. He was the king of.
if he wasn't
Prohibition.
getting arrested, he'd be drafted. So he'd be dead.
You got to find the speakeasies, the like ones where they pull like a book, and then.
Blood beer. Al Capone killed people.
Well, that's delicious blood beer.
I just think it'd be a cool time, and I think it'd be a lot safer than the medieval time.
You'd always have to wear a suit.
I don't know.
Everybody wore a
There's
suit
blobs
back then.
World War II was right around the corner.
You're telling
that wasn't
me
that safe.
that medieval times is safer.
Medieval times.
Than the
I know it's dangerous going into it though.
Me and Seamus would be buds. We team up. We both have
dead.
swords. We might die very quickly, but at the same time, we would
It'd be very
go
cool.
out clanging swords and everything.
Well, let me ask Kyle a question. Like, when we go back, are we like suited for our time period that we're choosing? Like, say, if Seamus were to go to the medieval times, does he have like that attire so he doesn't stick out? Because
I
like,
need,
if
like,
you go back
that
looking like
slurm
you are
shirt.
right now, people are gonna be like, he's different.
Can
Kill
I get
him.
like slurm armor?
You'd be suited. You'd be suited.
Okay.
Okay, so
Blue
I would
slurm
get
armor.
a bow.
So you'd
So I'd
have,
have a high top haircut and
Yeah.
some really colorful outfit.
yeah.
There you go.
Me and
All right.
Seamus, I'd be riding the horse with my.
Because I'm
bow
saying,
to
like,
shoot
horse.
people.
If you were to go back in medieval times, looking how you are right now, people would just look at you and
They'd
go
kill
like,
me.
he's a wizard. Kill him.
Witchcraft and wizardry. Kill him.
Yeah.
I'd bring some Harry Potter books.
Lord
with me.
Slurm.
He doesn't smell like ass. Why?
Soap.
Hi.
He's a wizard.
Magic.
He's a witch. So, did we all answer it? What about, did James say?
What?
And Z2. Where would you go if you could go back to a different era? And you'd be suited for that time, so you wouldn't stick out.
He said the 80s. I said the 90s.
Okay, James said the 80s.
80s, 90s,
Wait a
20s
second,
slash
wait a
30s.
second.
What'd you say, Z?
Anywhere in like 20th century,
Wait a
like
second,
olden
what?
times.
Do you hear that?
You said 20th century.
No. Do you hear like how broken up this is?
Yeah, a little bit.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
What's broken up?
It's just being kind of wonky.
Mute and unmute the things on XSplit. Sometimes that works.
Poopy.
Mute and unmute the things on XSplit. Speaker and mics.
Everyone knows we have problems.
It's going.
That's
Do
weird.
we sound okay?
Somebody laughed at my slurm armor joke.
Let me
Sound all right to me.
Let me see if we sound
Okay.
right.
Maybe it's just being kind of
On the stream, we sound okay. That's
Okay,
fine. I
we're
think it
good.
cleared up now, anyways.
Yeah, this must have been just a little bit of lag or something.
All right, so that was your first question. What is your second, if you have one?
I did.
He had a few, remember?
Do you still have it? Some people lose their second question.
They do. That's weird.
It goes into
It
limbo.
fluttered away. I do just want to say just a couple things to Seamus.
Okay.
Hope it's good things.
Shea Bear, it's you.
That's
Oh,
what
it's
sucks.
all good, Seamus. It's all good.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead.
You're the one that pretty much showed me YouTube
Oh, hey.
and started doing gameplay stuff.
Gameplay
And
stuff.
I want to thank you. And you showed me the creatures and everything, and it's just been enjoyable nonstop.
Would you hug him, give him the chance?
I would hug him.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't want to hug, I'd be like, hey.
Hey, I've experienced that before.
We'd be buddies.
Oh, yeah. We know.
How long of a hug are we talking here? Like 5 seconds, 2 seconds?
It can be a 2-minute hug.
Whoa,
It's like on a
man.
beach.
Is it gonna be like a
Oh, yeah.
stern, like a powerful hug? You know?
Is it a
Just go on
5-minute
for
horizontal hug?
Sure. 30
Who's
second.
on top?
30-second horizontal hug. I don't know. If he weighs more than me, I don't want to be on the bottom. I don't want to get smashed.
That's alright, I'm lazy. You can be on top.
All right, good.
This is getting weird. All right.
Why are we talking about this? Man.
Well, I'm charmed. If only he
also,
had a third and second
Dan.
question.
Oh, Dan.
Huh?
He said Dan.
Hi.
I was the one that created your dollar bills on Twitter.
My dollar bills.
Yeah, your Papa Rick's dollar bills.
Oh, okay. Did I retweet it?
Yeah, you. Oh yeah, that blew
Mission
up because of
accomplished.
that.
You retweeted.
Then you were
So,
the
thank you.
one who did a good version, as opposed to all of the other poopy versions that were sent to me.
He's like jagged. And
I tried my best.
That
I
was,
did.
was it the cartoon or the comic one?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
and then also the Papa Rick's crispy chicken. So
It's excellent.
he did everything.
Cool.
Well, you are awesome, Nexus Sin.
Has he charmed us for a third? Do you think?
I think he has.
He's just tooted our horns.
Do you,
Yeah.
if you have a third question, you've charmed us.
well, now I'm not ready.
No, he's not ready. We haven't had many third questioners.
I got one. I got one.
Okay.
He yanked it.
What is the hardest thing when you're getting ready to record a series like it involving like the companies trying to get everything together? If
I feel like you got something
like
there, but
they'll
you're.
let you.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure the words. It's in my head.
Yeah.
Trying to word it.
I know there's an idea there. You just gotta find the words to verbalize it.
Like, what's the hardest thing getting everything together before recording when it comes to talking to companies about if they'll let you record the game or if they won't, or just even what's the hardest thing to do before recording?
There's only a few companies that won't let us record
taken
stuff.
care of.
Yeah.
Kind of one of the perks of being with Machinima.
Even recently, companies that have been kind of strict on recording, like Rockstar or Take-Two, have been more lenient lately.
I think as a whole, companies, game devs, and publishers are starting to realize that it only helps them.
It's beneficial
when
for
we
the most
do
part.
commentaries. It's free advertising, and people want to play the games when they watch us play a game.
Especially if it's a good game, and for the most part.
So it seems like they're more exploring that space, and even going out and like talking to people, like, "Hey, play this game," and blah blah blah, and they're trying to strike up deals and all that stuff. So, but it's good. It's moving towards a positive direction from where it used to be, like even just a year ago, or 2 years ago. But hardest thing about recording in general beforehand are you talking about just like preparing or what?
Yeah, sure.
When Max needs to go grab a beer or make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Because then he never comes back. This has happened several times.
Yeah.
Over the years.
Yep.
For the most part, it's just sort of autopilot by now. Since we've
Yeah.
been doing it for so long, we have our own.
A lot of the times, like when we would record, I still do tests just out of habit because I've had some horror stories of just like when I recorded something with these guys and like our footage was screwed up or like my footage or audio was screwed up. So that was when I was like switching, still figuring out like a good fit for how to set everything up. But by now, you pretty much know what you're doing.
Pretty much have it down.
Yeah, you got a kind of formula and ritual or regimen you do before. Not ritual, that's not the right word.
Sometimes you might sacrifice a goat before you start.
Rituals can be used in that.
I know, but just usually when people think of ritual, they think of like some sort of shrine.
Sacrifice a goat.
Some of the complications.
That's all I do is sacrifice.
Pre-game rituals is used a lot in baseball or football.
What were you going to say, Dan?
I was saying some of the complications sometimes is just continuing the series, getting the people back around.
Yeah,
especially if you're doing it with more people.
Yeah, it's been more just
schedules,
scheduling and trying to make sure everybody's up and around at the same time.
I always make sure that I have something that I'm drinking that I can plug during the video.
Yeah.
Even though I don't get fucking sponsored for it.
Just in case.
You will.
Just in case enough people make waves.
You will.
Lipton has just turned the other cheek to me, and
Betty Crocker.
The countless companies that just do
Count
not
Chocula.
like promotion.
He said Count.
Never give
Tang. Sponsorship.
I think I had a Red Bull at one time. I know I had a Rockstar. I think, or was it a Rockstar? It was some kind of a Monster. I think it was. I don't know. I've plugged many drinks, and no one likes me.
Yeah, we've done that even on like the older Creature streams here in the house.
Yeah, where we had like a bunch of
like Cokes or Monster or whatever it happened to be that we were drinking. Yep. Still waiting for a sponsorship. Maybe one
I
day
think
we'll have
last Saturday you guys tried sponsoring something.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty regular now.
One day someone will like us.
I'm drinking a Smart Water right now. Smart Water, if you are watching, listening right now, sponsor us.
That's some good water right there.
That stuff sucks.
Listen.
Doesn't suck. It's better than that nasty, dirty filter water you've been giving us for the past month.
Yeah,
dirty filter water. He's been slipping in our drinks.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm slipping something in there. I'm like forcing you guys water.
The dirty water that he didn't tell us was, dirty. He was completely fine with all of us getting killed off by drinking dirty water. Wouldn't have mattered.
I like Smart Water. They have huge bottles. You're fine.
And it's not dirty.
It doesn't taste like dirty ass water. No.
Dank black
It's
plague
good.
water.
That's their tagline now. If they sponsor us, Smart Water. It doesn't taste like ass.
It's not
Usually what happens when I say something like that in a video and I say sponsor me, a bunch of people go on their Facebook page or their Twitter and they spam the shit out of them and
they
then
get deleted.
They delete all those posts. And like for Betty Crocker, she just replaces it with cake recipes. She takes advantage of all the people going to her Facebook page.
All time to post some recipes.
Yeah,
now.
quick post some recipes because people will actually fucking use them.
I like how you said she as if it's Betty Crocker herself.
It could be. She could be behind this whole thing.
died?
Betty Crocker's alive.
It was like in the 30s.
You don't think she had any kids that carry on her legacy?
Little Billy Crocker.
Little Billy, little Bobby Crocker.
Billy Bobby Crocker.
Billy Bob.
Betty. And then there's Jethro. Jethro Crocker.
Yeah, he's like the wiki. As long as there are fruit roll-ups still being made, then somebody from the Crocker family is carrying this on.
Majori Husted was the creator. Oh, Marjorie. Marjorie Husted.
Majora's
was the
Mask
creator of Betty
creator.
Crocker. Betty Crocker was never a person, apparently.
That's disappointing.
She died in December 23rd, 1986.
Holy shit.
At 94.
Wow.
Damn, man, she would not go down. She was a trooper.
Those baking recipes.
Yeah,
It doesn't say like who took
It's a
over
lie.
or
She's
anything?
still there.
I'm sure it does.
Who killed her?
Life?
Is that what you said? Who killed her or what killed her?
Me?
Who?
Is that what you said?
Who?
You, James. I'm looking
No,
at
what are you talking
Yeah,
No, he said who took over.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
Who killed her?
Anyway, not that this isn't anything anywhere near what the question was or
Yeah.
where we started.
Thank
but
you for your third
calling
quest for all
Nexus.
3 of your questions. You charmed us
Hey,
well
let's
and
cast
good.
it out, get the soda.
We'll give you a cast out. Thank you.
I'm bowing to you guys, so thank you, and I'm ready to be cast out.
Yeah,
I'm
get me out of
bowing
here.
back. You can't
Alright,
see
you're
it, but
gonna
I'm
get a
doing
special
it.
one. I don't know if we use this one. I
was hoping to fix the video description that's wrong artist.
already did.
Okay.
Okay, mate. Okay.
I can't get over the fucking like before.
Okay, mate. Okay.
Oh, we're so stupid.
We are stupid. We have the stupidest cast outs.
Anyway, one thing I forgot to mention is I built Dan's computer the other day,
Oh, yeah.
which we're still undergoing some troubleshooting.
Is it
Now
still-
that's the Detroit
Is
rig.
it still freezing and stuff?
It hasn't for the last, yesterday. I haven't checked it today at all.
Since it stayed on pretty much one day without freezing. It was doing some freezing and rebooting stuff, and processor was fine as far as like heat issues go, and I was like switching out RAM. We're on only one stick of RAM, seeing if that was the issue, if it was bad RAM. I told Dan that's the thing with building computers is there's like a chance that one of those parts is faulty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So hopefully it's fixed. But
we'll see.
Cool.
Well, people like
Next
that
caller.
cast out.
Let's grab
Next
somebody.
caller, indeed.
Screamer next.
Oh, no.
The screamer.
Oh, don't talk. Okay.
Someone else say hi.
Whoa, wait, what? Oh,
Stop talking!
Oh, wait,
I was
what?
ready.
Stop it!
You can talk.
Oh, he wasn't ready. He didn't
I
have
said okay.
parentheses ready. Get him out then, huh?
He's
I
fine.
wasn't ready. I was trying hard.
Look, he's fine.
Do you want to get out of here? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Max is
You're not
asking
Yeah,
now.
it's
Do
kinda
you want to get out of here? I mean,
ready? You wanna
Get out.
go
Yeah.
somewhere?
get a drink. Get a drink right now.
Go to Denny's.
It's about your
I'm
eyes.
fine. I was just trying to mod the thing because it's just so many people.
There's no way to mod that.
Yeah, good luck.
I had it on control momentarily. Here and there. It was not fun.
Good luck.
So, do you want to stay here? Do you
There's a
wanna
lot
go
of
back
people
to-
complaining about it. There's not really much
Yeah.
to do about it.
I'm
about
trying to
what?
get the other operator in here to help
The
right
chat.
Hmm.
Because a lot of people were bitching
Yeah,
at me about it, and I can't. There's nothing I can. I brought it up.
There's a
but-
limit. I'm trying to get everyone like that's actually fully ready to be ready.
We can ban everyone.
James, are you talking about like the chat, like in the team?
Yeah, no, Kucher. That's
Oh no, yeah, I was talking about this chat.
We can just ban everyone.
Oh no, I'm talking about the TeamSpeak.
Oh, I don't know shit about
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh.
Didn't know shit about that shit.
I figured.
Shit.
So, do you want to be a caller or not? Like, you haven't answered.
Let someone else.
Get him the fuck out of here!
And
Well, it was nice chatting with you.
He didn't finish talking.
I just saw him at the top. I didn't notice his little badge.
Yeah, we gotta
There's
look
a
at
badge right there.
pulling
I didn't.
people.
I felt like it was bad because I've been going towards the bottom, and the people at the top aren't going to get any sort of chance. So this person at the
grab
top.
people
the
that.
middle.
I guess grab people that have the ready
the hell-
thing.
what happened to the person? They
I
disappeared.
didn't want to come in.
Everybody's changing their stuff to A or something like that.
Wow.
There we go. Blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna do it always. I'm just gonna go around. Okay.
Welcome to the call caller.
Call.
Welcome to the call caller.
Oh my god, did I seriously get into this?
Welcome to the call
No.
caller. You have received.
Oh, boy.
You are now
Oh.
in a Creature Talk recorded message.
We can't get to the phone right now.
We can't get to the phone right now. So
Sound
please
like a
call
dream
back.
come true.
Creatures, cats, meow, meow, cats, cats.
Meow, meow, brown cats.
Okay.
Beep.
So, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Colorado.
Whoa!
Colorado.
You can stalk us if you want. Don't do it.
Don't you fucking do it.
How close are you to us? Do you know?
8 minutes maybe.
What? Where are you? Like in Denver area?
Well, I would
I am
imagine.
right by the rock, the giant castle rock.
Oh, you're in
Down Castle Rock.
Hey, we went there last night.
Yeah, we were there last night.
Fraggle Rock.
Down Castle
Rock. So you have a question?
I do have actually a couple questions, but I can only do 2.
Unless you charm us.
Let's charm us. But
Yes.
there's a very slim
Probably
chance of that
so.
because the last caller did charm us.
Yeah.
He's
So
at the
the-
bar high.
Oh, by the way, Gassy,
Yeah.
I was the guy from last night's stream. I'm sorry.
Of.
Who kept backstabbing you?
Oh, you dick! Get him out. I don't want him here.
Well, so much for the charming.
He's a goddamn spoo that just
If you
stabs
can't
me in the
take
back
spoos, don't
over and
play
over and over
TF2.
and over.
That rhymed.
That's okay. I have no problem with you as a person, but in the TF2 world, we are enemies.
Keep backstabbing them.
Okay.
You gotta learn how to deal with it.
So, do you have a question for all of us?
I have a question for all of you.
Okay. Shoot.
Do weekends have any more value ever since you became YouTubers?
Nope.
No, not really.
A day is a day is a day.
It does now, like a little bit. It does a little bit more now for me because like Renee's working now, so when she's able to be around and hang out with me more, then yeah, it. Since she's worked, I'm able to keep track of the days more because I will take her to work and stuff like that. But before that, no, as these guys will tell you,
It's pretty much like when you're in school and summer rolls around and you just kind of like weekends have no meaning anymore. Really,
it's good in the sense that like when people are in school and stuff like that.
It's a different television
Or-
lineup.
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
people are in school and stuff like that, you can do live streams and more people will watch.
Yeah.
People are more prone to watch your videos. 'cause
people have
they're
more
home.
time on the weekends. When
Exactly.
they're at school or whatever.
So that's when I like to do live streams. Although I pretty much just live stream whenever.
I would say posts on Facebook about Mondays from friends and family are hilarious now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, it's Monday.
You're like, oh, it's Monday.
Yay, Monday! Woo. Go Monday, go!
Like I feel for everyone else, but it's just like
For us, Mondays is just like
It's another
one
day.
day off until the new games come out.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So it's like the midnight
that
release for
night.
games Monday. Tuesday is like our Monday.
I want to make it clear though, me, Dan, and most of us all here, pretty much all of us have worked regular shitty jobs where Monday
Mine was
sucked.
cool.
Jordan
Shut
went to
up.
the golf course.
Mine was cool.
My job was shit.
Yeah, all of us.
All the rest of us can share in the hate for
I-
Mondays.
You didn't work as long, Max.
Huh?
You didn't work as long. You're not part of the whole fraternity.
Yeah, you
I worked in
for-
different jobs.
Mondays
Maybe
my
not the
longest
same
day.
job, but I
Yeah.
worked still
I worked the
for a
same
while.
job for like 4 years.
The problem with Target was like even
What'd you
then
do, Z?
weekends really didn't mean anything because the schedule was so random. It was like, okay, well you might work Monday through Thursday,
Yeah,
then you have
depends on
Friday
what kind
off,
of
then you
job
work
you
Saturday,
worked.
then you don't work Sunday.
Like,
If anything-
I'm pretty sure most of us were part-time, so it didn't matter too
I might have had it slightly worse because the jobs that I did were like super physical labor, having to deal with people's shit like in their like. Have you ever had to reach into someone's like plate that was like an old person with dentures, and you just saw their nasty shit on their plate, but you have to grab it because you're a busboy?
you ever
Or out in the hot sun.
Hold on. I had to clean up the female bathroom
I've done
where
that.
a lady shat everywhere.
I've done that.
I don't understand how
I clean the
I've
bathrooms.
been hovering.
I clean the bathrooms in
So I
the
mean,
Italian
but that's
restaurant
as
that I worked
worst
at.
as you can get.
I had to
think.
take a grill off of the top fucking rafter a bunch of times, and air conditioners and fridges.
Home Depot wasn't so bad, but
was physical labor,
working
too.
as a busboy in an Italian restaurant and then also working as like a laborer for a deck company sucked
that would
in the
suck,
fucking
yeah.
summer. That
deck-
sucked.
That deck
I
poopy.
got hit in the face with about 150 psi of water.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that
Yeah,
story
I
the
told
other
us-
day.
Yeah, I was talking about that story the other day about what happened with the irrigation system. That part sucked, but it was kind of rare that it ever happened. Other than that, getting hit with golf balls, that was pretty fun job.
I like someone in the chat's like, this job talk is great. Makes them more like real ordinary folks.
Relatable. Hey, I did a full semester of full-time school and a part-time job, and that's when I started my machinima
that's what I'm
career.
doing.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing, Z.
You
Yeah.
get a job, Z?
No.
All right. Well, full-time job, full-time school, part-time job.
Yeah, I had full time
and,
school, part time job. Sometimes it
and
was
machinima,
full time.
and you were doing like commentary stuff.
Yeah.
You were doing a lot more than I was. I was just doing.
Well,
stupid
machinimas can
machinima.
take longer to do, but I was putting out like quite a lot of.
A lot of
footage,
people
so.
like that I suppose that are newer watching us now probably don't realize it. Like, we've said this a bunch of times, like we didn't always do YouTube.
No.
Like no one always just started doing YouTube, you know? Like if that made sense. It sounds kind of
I
weird.
kind of did.
But,
Yeah, Z kind of did.
yeah, Z kind of did, but most people like
I haven't had a job before.
yeah, most people don't like most of us have had regular
My
jobs.
sophomore year.
We didn't there was a point where we started to get our channels to a size where we're like, okay, now we can do this.
It's been less than a
As
year for
regular
me.
job. Yeah.
And you, I think. No.
For what?
For quitting and we're doing this full time.
Yeah.
I think
I
this
quit in
year-
Maybe
November.
a year now, a little
I
over
quit
a
in
year.
November of last year.
I think mine was a little bit before yours when you decided to
Oh
quit.
yeah, 'cause, yeah.
Mine was like a year and a half ago, 2 years.
I quit in March 2011.
Yeah.
That was my last day, so
So-
it's been about a year and a half.
It was interesting back then when like hearing like when you quit Target.
Oh, man, that
and then
was-
I stopped, and then Dan stopped.
I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like,
It's
I
a
have-
weird adjustment.
I have all this time. I don't have to go to sleep at a certain time. I don't have to wake up at a certain time if I don't want to. I don't have to go to some.
In the
shitty
same
job.
respect too, you gotta like it's an adjustment, so you gotta kind of get used to
It took me several months.
kind of
actually.
scheduling yourself to do
Yeah.
stuff because you get really lazy.
It took
You're like,
me-
I don't have to do anything right now. So
Quite possibly the longest answer we've ever given to something.
Well, it's an interesting question. It's a
It's
good
always
question.
fun talking about work.
Yeah. How
Because
shitty it
that's
was.
all you have to talk about when, work is life.
So it's a little more insight into, I suppose, our job. What was the original question? I know
It was the how do we view weekends or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. That was a good question. I liked it.
You opened a floodgate of awesomeness.
A lot of questions lead to
The
like, a
charmometer
floodgate.
is going up a little
The
bit.
charmometer.
Do you have another question?
Are you
Something
asleep?
your mother did was so annoying. It just like
I got it. I'll start this off.
embarrassing.
What do you say?
Something your mother did that was so annoying or embarrassing.
Oh, I could do that
So I
quite
got
easily.
one. I got one.
But I probably shouldn't say anything.
I'm sorry, Mom, if you're listening. You're probably not. But
No.
I didn't like the way she would like ask me to do something. She would never just ask me.
do that.
No, she would. She would never just ask me to do something, which I would be perfectly fine with. I told her all
There
the
it
time.
is. That is exactly
Like
the
just
same thing as
just
I was
ask
saying.
me flat out what you want. But no, she would like kind of sidestep and
Guilt
like
trip.
guilt trip.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Just ask me what you want. Things are so much more simpler that way. But no, she would do everything but ask me. She'd go all the way around it
That's
and guilt trip
exactly
me.
what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's what I hate. So if you're a mom out there and you're listening right now, don't do that, please.
Just ask your kids. And if they don't do it, then make them do it.
Because if they're anything like me personally, I'd much rather my mom just ask me what she wanted or told
Hey,
me
can
like
you
what
do
she
this
wanted.
for me?
Yeah. So
All right.
that's
Oh
mine.
man, those dishes still haven't gotten done.
I don't know who else is an only child. I think James might be the only one that's an only child.
Yep.
But my mom is like super attached, I guess, because I was an only child. And I stayed at home for quite a while because someone asked how much does Target pay. I guess it depends on what position you have, but I made like $8-9 an hour. Not too good. And when you're getting 25 hours a week, you're not going to really make enough money to move out. So, but she probably still thinks I'm about 15, and she checks up on me all the time and. Which wouldn't, it sounds like, I'm complaining, but she does it a little bit too much to the point where I'm like, I'm older now, I've moved out, I'm trying to do my own thing, but she gets scared if I don't text her back in like 2 hours or something. She thinks I'm dead. She's like, I'll call the police if you don't text. I'm like, I'm not dead, damn it. Give me a
The
break.
Denver police.
Yeah, the Denver police are going to come and be like, oh, we had a missing person. Been missing for 3 weeks. No, I just didn't text my mom back for 2 hours.
Okay, she's crazy.
She has a good heart, but...
Yeah, it's in the right place.
Yeah, it's in the right
just-
place, but it's 24 now, not 12.
Well, James, Dan.
Well, I was about to say something, but you went, well, like you were about to go off on your thing.
No, I was just.
But you agreed with
What a
Max.
Seamus.
Well, my mom was just kind of like Seamus's, overbearing, but mine was more like I was sheltered growing up. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 19 years old, which was terrible because I could have gotten it when I was 15, but...
I think I got mine when I was 17.
What?
Yeah.
15?
That was more like a life-shattering thing than an annoying thing, but yeah, I'm fucked up.
James?
Huh?
What's the annoying thing your mom has done?
He's smiling.
He's smiling. He's grinning ear to ear right
See,
now.
it's hard for me because I don't know. My mom is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, your
with
mom's
me.
pretty-
Like,
An annoying thing about your mom. You can't think of one thing.
like the problems that you guys were saying, like the overbearing type shit, where she would try to like put me on a leash or whatever. I nip that pretty fucking quick. Like
You're like, no, Mom, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I put my foot down and she laid off or whatever. It was a lot of like with moving out here or whatever. Like as soon as it was like when are you coming back? I don't know when I'm coming back. Don't worry about when I'm coming back because I am doing this for a living or whatever. And she asked for stuff, so she can't really. She knows that she can't really like be like you can't do what you do or whatever the fuck. Like
She can't
so
put
I-
her foot down.
Yeah. I usually when there's something like that, I
Yeah,
would
we went
find.
off. We went off.
Oh,
Huh?
how?
I don't know how.
Did you recall?
I think you guys went down. I'm still going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we good?
It's a workaround.
We went down. Oh, okay. Wait, we.
Yeah, this went down. You're still going?
Yeah, I'm still fine.
All right.
Cool, it's still streaming.
I
are
can
you
still
still there?
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
still going.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well then,
Z.
I don't know what I was. I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
what I
okay.
was saying though. But yeah, most of the shit that like would be a problem or something like that, I pretty much stopped the problem way ahead of time because I'm not really afraid to bitch my mom out, and she's not really afraid to bitch me out. So it's just kind of like
It's all too true.
it's a joint
and
operation.
then you end up in an airport with a bunch of people around
Yeah.
shouting back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
With
That's how it
everyone
is.
listening.
That was pretty fun.
People have seen the commentary
It was
where
hilarious.
they
People
know
were-
it's
people
the
were
same.
laughing.
No,
at
we
him.
were sitting in Arizona airport getting ready to board a plane. James on the phone with his mom. They're both just yelling at
People
each
were
other.
laughing at
And people
it.
were just laughing.
I thought it was funny.
Okay, mom. Okay, love you too. Bye.
No, that's how it is. With it.
And which goes for everyone. I mean,
I would more so have something, I guess, annoying with my dad, but I was explaining to you in the car with, my dad was really
TV.
big
Oh,
into
the
NASCAR.
NASCAR thing.
He was
Oh,
really
yeah.
big into NASCAR, and he likes to be like an asshole. But I mean, that I kind of took from him too, where he'll intentionally do something that somebody doesn't like just to push their buttons a little bit, and I do that from time to time too. And he knows that I'm not into NASCAR at all. But the deal was, when I was younger, he was the one that had like Grand Theft Auto. I explained before how he was the one that introduced me to Resident Evil, but he also like introduced me to the more violent games because he was the one that would buy them. Like my mom wouldn't play those shits, but he would buy GTA and stuff like that. But he was also big on NASCAR, so he had the NASCAR games. And he would make me fucking play those NASCAR games just to get a chance to play GTA. Like if I wanted to play GTA Vice City or something like that, in order to get like an hour or so on that, I had to do like a 400 lap race. It was like one of those
Stupid.
simulated ones on NASCAR. And he would get pissed at me because like a few laps in, I would start going backwards, and like it became a running thing with him in NASCAR where
tell about your room.
yeah, he would try to say that I love Jeff Gordon. And at first I didn't know who the fuck Jeff Gordon was. And of course after watching NASCAR with him for a bit and everything, like I figured out who Jeff Gordon was. And he got to the point where he completely decked out my entire room with Jeff Gordon shit. Where I had Jeff Gordon blanket, a light, like a... I don't even know where he found it, but it was like a
closet Jimmy Johnson fan.
yeah, I
Just too
actually,
afraid
like,
to
while
ruin it.
watching NASCAR, I actually, like, took a liking to the Jimmy Johnson dude. And weren't they on the same team or something like that?
Maybe the same like
DuPont?
racing team.
Are they both
Yeah.
DuPont?
I don't
Was
know.
it was
Yeah,
it like a thing where Jimmy
No?
Johnson was like your dad's like worst racer? Like
No,
you
he
hated him?
he just insinuated that I like Jeff Gordon.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't like Jeff Gordon at
Well,
all.
no,
I
you
didn't,
like
I
Jeff
didn't know what
Gordon.
the fuck was going on with this Jeff Gordon stuff, but
I
he
like Jimmy. I like that Jim. You like Jeff Gordon?
Yeah, and he had like a replica of his car on my desk, and it was like he had T-shirts in my like. I would randomly come in. When I would spend the weekend or whatever with him, I would go upstairs and put my clothes in my dresser, and when I'd open up my dresser, there'd be like Jeff Gordon T-shirts in there, like just ready for me to wear. I had to put my clothes on top of the Jeff Gordon shit.
You came
It
down
was
like a
he
Jimmy
went
Johnson
completely
shirt.
overboard with Jeff Gordon stuff. It was ridiculous, but and that I guess was probably. See, it's funny, like, looking back on it now. It's not really too annoying, but at the time, I was probably pretty annoyed. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
How old were you during that period?
I don't even know. I was really young.
Yeah.
But I can't really recall anything with my mom.
There's one, I mean, the thing with my mom was probably the thing that Max was saying. It wasn't terrible, but from time to time it would be like that. That's probably the biggest thing. Both my parents have been, like, super supportive with anything I've ever done. They've never been overly attached.
Yeah.
They've, like, the thing is my dad's he's like a scholar and someone that went to, like, 50 years of college to get his, like, PhD and stuff. And I've never been pressured to go to school. Like, all that stuff. So it's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole YouTube thing was kind
My-
of a really not so good thing early on when it was like, oh, you're just wasting your time. you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think everybody had that.
It was all that
There's
opinion.
a little bit on my side, like, oh, you're sitting on your computer all day.
Yeah.
But then I started getting paychecks.
That this
and
machinima
it wasn't
company is a
problem.
scam.
Once the paycheck
and stuff
started
like
Well,
that.
he got the scam thing more than
Yeah, I had a scam. My
Once the
mom thought it was a
paychecks
scam.
started coming in and they started getting bigger and bigger as we grew,
Yeah.
then then
It's
the
like,
parents.
oh, this is great.
Then the parents' mindset changes and they're like, oh, okay, maybe it's not such a waste of time.
I'm actually happy that we, like, early on, we actually did get checks because we don't, like,
Yeah, we got
anymore.
paper
I mean,
checks
that was
back then.
something that you could be like, here it is.
Yeah.
Like, now it's kind of like, we don't have those. We don't have the physical checks anymore, so we can't just be like, look at this shit!
I think I came later than that. I don't think I ever got a
Yeah, we
physical
got
check.
paper. They were written out
Right.
and everything.
I wish I had my, like,
I
you know-
still
What-
have, like, the first paper that came with the check.
Yeah, I have the envelope
I don't
that
know
has
where
the
it is,
poopy
but-
Oh, no.
red
Hold on.
label that said Machinima Inc. on it, and so, the handwritten Daniel Gidlow. Like, they hand wrote my address on there.
What were you going to say, Z?
My parents are basically they support it, but they don't know how long it'll last. So they're still like go to school and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't know how long
which
for.
I mean is it's smart because I mean
Practical.
this is still an ever evolving, thing, an industry really.
It just goes back to like the companies. If the companies get to the point where they fully embrace us,
Yeah.
then it'll last a lot longer than just us kind
Because
of like
video
being on
games
our
aren't gonna
lonesome.
ever die.
My whole
It'll
opinion.
be hard for it to die.
My whole opinion on it is
Games,
like
at least.
YouTube's just growing. You know, what I mean, it's only getting bigger and more popular. It's not
And
like
more
it's not like
shitty.
it's not like games are gonna stop being released. You know what I mean? Unless something like that really shook up what we do happened, then we would. If that was the case, like video games, stopped releasing as much.
Yeah.
I guess we would just adapt our channels to what is relevant or what we want to do at the time. But as far as YouTube, like it's way too big now.
I
Like,
just buy cats. Just make videos
YouTube's
of
goal
cats.
is to
Cats.
be an alternative to TV, and that's really what's happening. You talk to people
Yeah, it's
just
starting to happen.
you talk to
more
people
and
today,
more.
and they watch more YouTube videos online than they do regular TV.
Yeah, when I was still at home, and even here, I don't have a cable subscription or a satellite subscription. I mean, we have one down here for stuff, but for the longest time, I've just been using YouTube and Netflix.
It's so much more readily accessible. I mean, now they have you pull out your goddamn phone. It's a free
Yeah.
app that you can watch.
It's like, why wait for something to come on?
You can
When
when you can just watch
right
it,
now?
it's there. It's right there. It's available on your
Like,
phone.
I have to wait till next week for
Or
another
tablet or
episode of
whatever.
Breaking Bad. Great.
So.
But Netflix, I usually just...
Yeah, I'm sure a bunch of you guys in the chat will
Show.
personally attest to that you guys watch a lot more YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't watched TV in a
Then
month.
I don't even have TV. Like I don't
Yeah.
have. The only thing I would want TV for is I don't know. I was kind of
The
bummed I couldn't watch
television. Please refer to it as the
the
television.
television. The only reason I would
It's still
want
up there.
the television is recently I wanted to watch the Olympics, but even then there were like streams online.
Yeah, there are streams on. You just
It was on YouTube.
Yeah.
there you go.
The YouTube.
The television will be dead soon. And soon it
Yeah.
will be the internet
YouTube
vision.
killed the
And I think a lot that's part of the reason
YouTube
why
will eventually kill itself if it keeps shit up.
Oh yeah, if they keep destroying
That was
their
ridiculous.
websites.
A whole week of not being able to upload a video, pretty much.
Yeah, it took me like 10 hours,
hours
to upload
and hours to
5
upload
videos. It was like
videos.
2 hours of video.
it seems to be okay now.
Which some people would say like, oh, that doesn't sound bad. With my internet, it takes 3 hours of video, but we have
Yeah,
some,
with your internet, then it'd take 10 hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have pretty decent internet.
Yeah.
We kind of went off on 2 different questions from
Yeah,
you.
from
So
you-
you're not allowed a third question.
Yeah,
is
we-
there?
You wasted so much of our time by making us,
Have a-
engaged.
Have good
Have
conversation.
a good conversation. How dare you provide the spark for that?
How dare he be a
I
good
am
caller?
so sorry.
Probably one of the best callers in a while to get questions that really got us off on tangents.
Yeah.
Dick, why would you do that?
I wanted to say one thing to Seamus though.
Okay.
I'm always afraid it's something bad.
Seamus, you are like the instinct for every little thing I do. You're so smart. I swear to God, you're probably smarter.
That's the
than-
first. Great. Oh, I'm not.
James, James has to leave now.
So smart.
Continue.
Well, my moment's been ruined because someone's a fucking
He's never gonna
asshole.
hear the-
You are smart, and you just make sense.
That's probably the first
You
person I've
take a
ever said I'm
world that's
smart.
filled with junk, hate, and you make it better for me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, thank you. Even though everyone else is an asshole, especially
We're
Jordan.
gonna not let him hear
I
the
haven't
end of
said
this.
shit.
Jordan.
I will agree somewhat with what he's saying. You have a good way of cutting through the shit.
James
Right?
isn't near the
I
end
respect
of
that.
this.
And you're from Chicago.
Mark
you,
my
Jordan.
words.
Also,
he
I
can't
just
even hear
discovered
me
that on
right
my
now.
camera there's the Purina logo. Look at this.
Why is there a
Purina
Purina logo?
Look at
Hi,
this shit.
Creature Talk.
Where?
Right by the Zoom thing.
We're doing
Oh, yeah.
super
It's
the
close to the
Purina.
mic time.
Hey, shut up! We can't hear you being an asshole over
Talking
there.
I'm
close to your
not
mic.
saying anything.
Well, thank you
Seamus.
for your call.
Yes.
Provided a lot of good discussion.
As per James's request, the next one was the Screamer. So
You already did enough screaming.
Oh,
here's
no.
another one.
Oh no!
Try.
Keep going.
That just doesn't end.
It doesn't end. That's
All right, do we want to do like one or two more?
Let's do one more. We've
One
been
more.
Going quite over time.
We've been going for a while.
We will
So let's
do
get one more
quite
caller.
over time.
Well, we had
Who's
a
it
little
gonna
bit.
be?
We had that
Yeah,
hiccup
that's
there
true. So
where
we're
it was like a
probably
good
about
10
right at
minutes
our
or so.
full time.
Now
Who's
we're
it gonna be?
All right, let me run that and then bring in the next person. This person's ready to go.
Who is that person?
We got this person at the very bottom of the list. I'm gonna mute him
Yeah.
now. Don't talk yet. Don't talk yet. Don't talk. Don't talk yet. Okay, go.
Dr. Zed from Borderlands, welcome.
Lord Zed from Power Rangers, welcome.
Zed Trashing
for
from
bringing
my
me.
18 Wheels of Steel.
Zed the Z from the way that people pronounce it overseas.
Zed Time from Killing Floor.
Dead.
Yes.
You're a man of many
All of
names.
those.
Yes, I am.
Yes,
He
I
agrees.
am.
He embraces it.
Where are you calling from? And welcome to Creature Talk. And where are you calling from?
I am calling Virginia.
Virginia.
Country road.
God damn it.
Oh, play me that mountain music.
This is far from the country. If I walk outside, I could be shot. It's a very dangerous place.
Okay.
So he lives in
This is not a game.
Detroit, Virginia.
I was thinking West Virginia and just.
I went to a dark place.
I apologize for.
But you think this is a game?
Think this is a game?
Okay, so do you have a question for us?
Yes. Yeah, actually, I do. I'm curious, how much do you gross with all your YouTube money?
Ah, we're not going to answer that.
Personal.
We can answer that.
Oh.
Technically, no, we can't answer that.
It's in the
It's even in the
contract where
contract.
we
We don't
can't.
talk about how much money we made.
But even if it wasn't in there in the contract,
Oh,
I wouldn't
okay.
say anyway.
Yeah, I
It's
wouldn't talk
inappropriate.
about it. That's
Yeah.
inappropriate and personal.
We are making
Aw.
enough to live off of.
Okay.
Enough to live off of,
Okay,
yeah.
How about, can you hint? Okay.
No.
you-
No,
there's
that's your
enough to
hint.
live
We have
off
enough.
of
We
it.
have enough to live off
Hit
of.
right there.
You can live off it.
Yeah. If I can live
Okay, how about
comfortably
this,
and pay my bills, I'm happy, and I'm able to do that. So
I'm sure there's many
Very
websites that can
good.
give
No,
you
I'll
a
make it
pretty
sound.
non-accurate.
Yeah, there was a website that said I made anywhere between 200,000 and like 3 million a year. That was a pretty.
There you go. That's your range.
There's the range. I make between 200,000 and 3 million a year. It's very accurate.
Beautiful.
50 million.
I need to start doing YouTube and
Yes,
making that
because it's that easy to get into.
It's very easy.
it's very easy to
If
get
you
into.
start, you
just a
will.
second. I have a 3-year-old king me.
Hop on $5
Smack
million.
The second you make a
Okay.
channel, someone just
Gosh,
drops
stop.
a sack of money off of your house, and they're like, "Here you go."
Yeah.
It's just startup money right here.
What is
Startup
it
money.
like? Is it like a check or is it like a big bag of?
No, it's just a
bank?
big bag with a dollar
Like, you know,
sign
that
on
big.
it.
Bag of Grandos.
It's just rolled up $1,000.
Of course, it's
stacks.
it's flowing out the top as well because
It's
it's
just-
just so much.
It's like a geyser of money.
So it's like a mouth tag kind of thing.
YouTube has a fleet of big giant birds
I
similar
was about to say
storks.
cats. I was about to
They're
say
similar.
cats.
Cats.
It's kind of like in Harry Potter with like the owls, how they deliver stuff. There's just big burly birds that just
Cats.
drop off these big sacks of money for startups
It's like
for YouTube channels.
So is it like except instead of like just a store
It's a
that
York.
has YouTube, really big
Oh.
on the side?
It's a Yatork YouTube.
what was? I don't know what he
store.
said. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Say it again.
So is these so-called store? Does it have a big old YouTube on the side, like a banner on?
It's got like a
flying
spray
from the
painted
back?
They
logo.
spray. Yeah, they use the little like stencil thing and they just spray paint each one. They're like, okay, next bird.
One side says YouTube, the other side says
Then
subscribe.
they just kill the bird when it's done with that sack of money. They just keep making new birds.
They recycle the bird.
You make a dinner out of
They're
it.
phoenixes.
Yeah,
They set them on
Wait.
fire and they.
Do they steal the baby storks and just spray paint YouTube on it?
Pretty much.
Possibly.
YouTube does some shady stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
They need to get more storks without.
There's
YouTube
a dark
brands.
underbelly in the YouTube game. Yes, they steal baby storks.
Excellent. Do you have another question?
Nope, that's it. Well,
That was it.
it
He's
was
got a
fun.
3-year-old. I can hear the 3-year-old.
Okay,
Yeah,
3-year-old
it's
people.
right
People with
now.
3-year-olds only have one question. I forgot about that one.
Maybe he's so focused on
Yes,
the
very
3-year-old.
busy.
Understandable.
Not enough time to think of any more questions.
All right. Well, thank you.
stuff.
And you are our last
I will
caller.
miss you.
You are our last caller.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, Zed.
We're gonna cast out Zed, Dr. Zed.
I will miss you.
I was very tempted to play this, but I didn't feel it totally fit.
Can I just say that of all the idiots, in all the idiot villages, in all the idiot worlds, you stand alone, my friend.
I haven't been able to use that legitimately in a while, so.
Yeah.
Oh, we had some good callers. So.
Yeah, it's a good Creature Talk. Good show. All right, good show. Good called.
Let's all get close to our mics.
Before we go, I'm going to run 2 commercials, and then we're going to do our goodbye, and then we're going to all be a happy family at the end of it. Right, kids?
Yeah, Daddy.
All right.
2.
Here we go. Yeah, we're going to run 2.
2.
Sometimes we do 3, but
8.
I figured 2 was
18
good, 'cause
until
this is a
they're
good show.
done. Until everyone leaves, just keep running them.
Somebody was like, "Is that Steve Carell?" Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it was.
For those of you who don't have ads, like subscribers and such, hi, how are you doing? I'm going to play some sound
Until all
clips.
10,000 people leave, just keep running them.
Just keep running ads.
Just keep running. This is the ad show.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's all the people that are saying don't stop streaming right now.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
No streaming. Don't keep that stream going. Yeah. Stop. How many likes are we on that?
I don't know. Let me check.
Are we at $5,000?
We're at 2,770.
What?
Man, they don't like
I
that
said
video.
$5,000.
They don't like that video.
Once again, I'm not.
Did you not stop the chat and put the link in and stuff? You just said.
Did you even tweet it?
Yeah,
I tweeted it.
I tweeted it.
I'm gonna tweet
Did
the
you tweet it?
Did I treat it? I did not treat it, but I'll
All
tweet
right,
it.
so if you are coming back from a commercial break, right now we're trying to get the Creatures Go to Germany montage video to 5,000 likes. We're gonna,
$5,000
we're all gonna tweet it again.
Someone's hitting shift because he
Creatures
wants to be proper.
Go to Germany.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
You put it in the chat again.
Thanks for watching Creature Talk, guys. I want to thank everyone, each and every one of you, especially the ones who stayed after we got attacked really quick.
You guys are awesome. There's more people after the attack, seemingly.
Was it?
We got to win over 10,000.
We were at over 12.
Yeah, we were at like 12.
Well, then I'm getting inaccurate numbers. Yay!
It was close enough.
Yeah, we did good today. We got a lot of stuff done. Quick shout out to the family of Neil Armstrong.
Oh, yeah.
He just passed away.
Shout out to family of Neil Armstrong.
I think it's more condolences.
Yeah, really.
Shout out to Neil Armstrong's family.
We didn't even talk about
This
that
stream
on the
goes out to
screen.
Neil Armstrong,
I just
first man
remembered
on the moon.
He was the first man on the moon, and he passed away today.
Yeah, that sucks.
The age of 84 or
And what did you
82?
say the last? You said that stupid jerk Buzz Aldrin's the only one left.
Oh, yeah, he was in Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon.
Yeah, you talked about that too.
Yep. He was 82.
Anyway, if you guys are someone that comes to Creature Talk a lot, make sure to favorite the page or whatever, or subscribe.
Subscribe if you watch a
How
lot.
do
You'll
you
get no
know
ads. You'll get
the-
perks like being able to talk when it's sub-only mode.
Yep.
You can also just follow us
You get
if you.
Creature Carl as your little emblem. Thing
Yeah,
when
you get a little
talk.
emblem when you're in the chat. It's
You
right next to your
support
name.
us.
And we appreciate it.
And we
also,
appreciate it very
if you
much.
don't have to do that. But that's if you don't want ads and you want to support us and you watch a lot. But other than that, you can follow us.
Cool
follow the
things are
channel.
coming, guys. Hopefully, we're going to attempt to record a Creature Talk. We have something special we're recording on Tuesday. This stuff will all be going up during PAX, right?
Right.
Like I said, we're going to attempt to record a Creature Talk. So be watching on Twitter because we'll tweet out the TeamSpeak when we're about ready to take callers with that. It just won't be live.
It'll still be like live as we're recording it with callers and,
And all this
stuff. But it'll be
uploaded to the
pre-recorded.
iTunes. This will be on iTunes soon. Last week I got the thing up the next day, so we'll see if I can get. It's
pretty quick.
It just makes it easier when we're not getting attacked constantly. There's only one attack this time.
Yeah, and then we figured out a workaround. So,
figured out
and it's the workaround seemed
It
to work
seems
really
to
well,
work perfectly
Seamus.
fine. Yeah, way to go.
Good job,
Thank you.
Seamus.
We're not going to tell you guys
Seamus,
what
you're
it is.
so smart.
He's so smart.
Yeah,
It just
maybe
affects me
someone
when
have
I do anything, even as menial as just going to the bathroom in the morning.
Like, I'm taking a pee.
Alrighty, well,
Thanks, guys, for listening.
Thanks,
Join
guys.
us.
Thanks
Love
to everybody that's
you.
listening on iTunes. Feel free to rate and all that stuff. Comment. Bye.
In a world where cats rule the planet, a band of elite MLG gamers and a guy who says what the brown a lot must band together to do a live talk show. This is Creature Talk.
People are dropping on the TeamSpeak like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Screw this.
They're like, oh, screw this.
Bye.
Okay, guys. This.
Bye.
Okay, guys. This.
Bye.
Okay.